Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of our Mutant Genesis campaign.
Marvel
it's
Champions.
A Marvel Monday. We are back.
We're back. Are we going to try to do 2 today?
Oh, man. I don't know.
No, we've got to do 2 eventually.
Every time I haven't been streaming for 6 days in a row, I think, yeah, let's do that. And then we get on stream, and I'm like, I don't know.
I think we can get 2 in.
I don't know.
Just to get right to it. I'm playing Colossus today. Colossus is arguably the best of the X-Men.
Well, that's
I think
debatable.
That goes without saying.
Hey, you know what I did after last week? I told you this on a different stream.
You went on a deep dive into Cyclops.
I went on
mythos.
YouTube, and now my recommended feed is just X-Men. X-Men. It's like, look, I don't care where Jubilee came from at all.
All you want to know is Cyclops cool or not?
He's totally cool.
Yeah, tell me what you learned.
He is not just like Captain America.
Okay.
Someone actually left a comment on last week's stream that I saw. Hold on. It was a really good, after watching the videos, I was like, oh yeah, I totally agree with that. Let me just pull it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And this just goes to show you, if you comment on our videos, we might read them out loud.
That's right. How
live.
crazy. What a crazy world where you could have things read out loud.
Ben Brown on the comments. I don't normally see most of these comments.
Yeah.
Said, I can't believe there's only 121 likes on this video.
Hey, that's right, Ben.
Smash that like button.
Go, Ben.
Come on. We need internet fictitious dollars. Let me find
That's the comment you wanted to read?
No.
I got this really important comment from Ben
Jack
Brown.
also came on I haven't seen most of these. This is hilarious. Jack pointing out
They're there anytime you want to look at
He's
them.
quoting the Dumb and Dumber quote I was trying to quote, which I appreciate you for coming through and delivering on that one. Let's see.
Aren't you known for your non-quotable quotes?
I don't
like
know.
getting quotes wrong?
Oh, yes. Okay, here we go.
Cyclops down, Bryce. That's on my face.
This
face
is from
view
Casby.
Casby. Okay, hit me.
He says, you guys were struggling to give a qualitative difference between Cap and Cyclops and their leadership styles, which is understandable due to a lack of knowledge of comics. Correct.
That is actually very correct. Yeah.
Yet you knew for sure there was definitely a difference. I saw somebody once sum it at best like this.
Okay.
Cyclops will lose a battle to win the war, but Captain America will start a war just to keep the moral high ground.
Yeah.
Cyclops will make friends with enemies if it means saving his people, but Captain America will never sacrifice his principles, ever.
Mm-hmm. So Captain America is strategically
Worse.
impotent.
He just is principles first at all costs.
Yeah, at all costs. Yeah.
He'll lose his best friend over it. He'll lose the war over it.
Yeah.
No ends ever justify
Lose his life over it.
Totally. Yeah.
He'll lose it all for principle. Yeah.
Depending, well, yes. Won't get into that.
Which
All
is
that
kind
said,
of, it's kind of a noble,
Cyclops,
but at the same
though,
time, it's kind of not.
Cyclops, though, will win at all costs.
Even sacrificing principles.
Totally. And he's there for the greater good.
Yeah. So there is a macro principle, which is the most, he's kind of utilitarian in that way, the most amount of good. But if you have to do some bad to get the most amount of good, you'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is he's utilitarian, and then the other one,
idealist.
Cap's ethics.
What do you call that
guy?
Person.
There's a name for that.
Yeah.
I immediately was like, I'm not interested in that at all. But extreme
idealist,
moral, ethical principles, holding to them no matter what. There's absolutely maybe it's a simple word.
Torres coming in. Torres 88 saying, Zach, if Cyclops is your favorite X-Man, is Leonardo your favorite turtle? My favorite turtle was actually Raphael. He had the size, right? But that's because my favorite color is red.
Is it just absolutism? Moral absolutism. Position that there are universal ethical standards that apply to actions regardless of context. I think Cap would say, regardless of context, right is right. And
well, he's not wrong.
And Cyclops would say, given the context of this situation, I might do something that is gray because it will end in something universally great.
And a lot of times, it's, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you're a fan of the comics, it's less that Cyclops does morally gray things and more that he will compromise on his goals and or principles. You know, it's not explicitly like, I'll murder the person if it means saving the world, as much as it's like, well, I want to do this the right way. I will do it any way it needs to. If it's the only way to get it done, I'll get it done.
But would he murder the person to save the world?
Yeah.
So it is that.
In the end, yeah.
Definitely is that.
I think he would.
What's up, Ryan? Favorite villain and champions to fight so far? My top is still King.
King is high on my list. There was another scenario that I really liked. Oh, yeah, the Crimson Hood. Is that what it's called?
Red Hood?
Red Hood? With all the side schemes
It's called the Hood.
The Hood.
It was called the Hood, yeah.
I was trying to be too fancy. All right, you ready to get back in this thing?
Yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's do scenario 2. What's this thing called?
Project Wideawake.
Project Wideawake.
Which is why I was singing that earlier.
Yeah, you were singing that
before
song.
the stream. Okay, so we saved the senator, remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we saved him. We're asking him how... See, look, you're here, Colossus.
Colossus is so good in this game.
And then he responds.
Terrifying.
We're just trying to help him up. And he's like, get your hands off me, mutant. I've had enough of your help.
Oh, one of those.
Meanwhile, Wolverine pulls his claws out like he would.
You better be glad we helped you, Senator.
And then he says, that girl just saved your life.
Yeah,
I had to rip your head off. And then Colossus holding him back, right, of course. Saying, Wolverine, no. And then Senator saying, driver, get me out of here. Now the Senator's on the phone. We don't get to hear this technically.
There's just kind of a background
he's like
phone noise.
But, he says, it's Robert. We can't wait for Congress anymore. It's time to launch Project Wideawake.
Okay.
Cut scene to a warehouse facility where the other person on the phone says, I understand, Senator. I will deploy the Sentinels immediately. And then you see 3 giant Sentinel heads with one and an eyeball activates, you know?
Yeah, it's activating. Wow. I understand.
So the Sentinels have been deployed.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder, I mean, there's a real question mark anytime the idea is we can't wait for Congress any longer. Because that implies there's something that has to be done. And I will go through the bureaucratic hoops if that's easy, but once it's no longer easy, I've got to actually just press the gas on it.
So I think Cap would say...
That's not how consensus works in a democratic society.
We'll follow along the process.
Yeah.
We'll wait however long it takes.
It's not a predetermined outcome.
Cyclops would say it's not practical for us to wait on Congress to make this decision.
That's right. We've got to act now.
So we've got to act and we've got to do the best we can in light of that. Yeah. Anyways, number 2. Even though the X-Men rescued Robert Kelly from Sabretooth's attack, the Senator's prejudice against mutants is only intensified by the attempt on his life. He contacts Henry Gyrich, head of the top secret commission Project Wideawake, to discuss the response to the escalating conflict. The 2 men agree the mutant menace is out of control and they can no longer afford to wait for legislation to pass. They need to activate the Sentinels immediately. Later that night, mutant hunting robots deploy across the United States, and only the United States.
Okay, cool. So this was the intro to the series.
Utilizing their sophisticated scanners,
Okay.
The Sentinels begin hunting down. We're gonna run into Jubilee.
Oh, I bet we do.
The Sentinels begin hunting down unsuspecting mutants. The surge in psionic energy caused by these mutants' primal terror alerts Professor X to their plight. Using his telepathy, he directs the X-Men. How do you say it? Telepathy. There it is.
Nailed it.
I got it.
For some reason you change it based on the tense. It doesn't make sense. Telepathy. You think it'd be telepathy. Yeah. Telepathy. It's like nobody has a chance.
See, I think I like Captain America because I would bet I'm less like Captain America and more like Cyclops. I think I've learned I'm more pragmatic and practical than anything else.
Yeah, the Captain America was just kind of a smokescreen you were putting in front of all of us, when in reality you're more Cyclops than Cap.
I don't think I'd murder anybody. But in the right circumstance, I think I definitely would.
There it is.
Yeah.
I think we just decided.
Yeah, Cap wouldn't though, you know? Yeah. Anyways.
That's why you're not Captain America. In the right circumstance, you would do things if you thought that it would lead to a great result. Yeah. What could go wrong there?
Yeah, nothing ever.
Certainly
Luckily,
never across
I'm not
history has that
a
gone
superhero
wrong.
with powers, and I'm never going to be put in that situation. But anyways.
Well, we're going to play this clip back if you're ever running for office.
Yeah, well, I just exited from that campaign, whatever that is. No, I'll run on honesty. Look, I was even willing to admit what I would do.
Still am.
I
would kill one of you.
Yeah, more and more, I feel like that kind of clip would not ruin a political opportunity.
Yeah, maybe so. We need to give you all sorts of interesting trolley problems and just see where you come out the other side. That is probably the best way to get somebody's true personality.
But the magic Captain America, right? The trolley problem. One person on one side, 10 on the other. You choose which switch to pull.
I don't know that he could answer that.
He would answer it.
What would he say?
he would say, find a way to save them all.
Yeah, see, so what a cop-out.
That's the magic of comics, though, right? He'd be like, we can't give up. We gotta save them all.
He would probably scream that as the trolley hit somebody.
Maybe.
Basically his capsule thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't act fast enough, dude. I'm like, well, what are we supposed to do? Anyways, let's see. Telepathy. He directs the X-Men to stop the Sentinels and rescue as many of the captured mutants as they can. That's the goal.
Stop the Sentinels, rescue the mutants.
Yes.
Understood?
Project Wideawake tells the story of the Sentinels capturing mutants and rounding them up for internment. Internment?
Yeah.
To bring this story to life, the setup instructions on main scheme 1A have the players put the Operation Zero Tolerance side scheme into play. Let's get this thing. All right.
Have we drawn cards yet?
No. I want to make sure we have all the stuff here.
Okay. I'll say hello to all sorts of people out there. Daniel Carson. Hi. Hedge in Swedish. Hedge? H-E-J? Hedge. Hedge. Chris Hodovec saying Cap is an idealist. What's up, Chris? Haven't seen your name in the chat in a while. Cap is an idealist. Cyclops is a pragmatist. Totally reasonable.
Yeah, there it is.
Peter Wolf. Hi from Denmark. Another hi from Denmark. Jorgen Ingeman Johansson.
Wow.
Denmark and Sweden.
You know what?
Repping today.
It's been long enough that I need to ask today's question of the day. Which is, I used to do this during the early pandemic days. I'd ask where everyone was watching from. It's been a long time since I've done that. So if you're watching it live, I'd love to know where you're watching. And if you're watching this later, leave a comment. And I'd just be curious to see. I will actually go read those comments at some point.
And apparently this one, Hallett James saying, is a more interesting scenario. We might not be able to block everything with our allies and
Well,
stuff. So
thank goodness.
it could be fun.
Yeah. Here's the question. Can we go top down real
It
quick?
could be disastrous.
I need some help from my friends. So I got this deck. I don't remember. There were several people submitting deck lists last week, and I grabbed one in the throes of the stream. I don't remember where this came from. But for people that are experts at this, I'm not. This is the deck. This is the stack of cards last week I put together based on someone else's deck list.
That's not a full deck.
Plus, well, it's my signature cards as well.
Right on.
Plus these things. Yeah, you can see them all. Are there any recommendations or adjustments of cards? I have like 5 minutes.
You ask where everybody's from, and then you ask for deep advice on deck building.
Oh, I'm gonna get
It's
it.
gonna get lost in the states and the
I'm
countries.
determined. Maybe I am a little idealist.
I'm going to run these down. North Carolina, Pittsburgh, San Antonio, Virginia, Mexico, Houston, Los Angeles, New York City. First time watching live, Rural Octopus 047.
Come on now. Welcome to the show.
Now, how odd is it that Rural Octopus is the person in the chat that is most from the city? New York City, right there it is.
That is
That's not very
ironic.
rural at all, is it?
That is irony? Is that irony?
I think that's irony. New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Hoy from Brussels, from Max there.
That's awesome.
Jonathan Lima, an American traveling Europe. Hello from the Netherlands. Love this scenario. So at least currently from the Netherlands. Pearland, Texas, North Carolina, New Jersey, Missouri, Michigan, Germany, Buffalo, New York, Wisconsin from Ryan there. Milwaukee, Ohio, Alabama, Illinois. Hollis in the chat there. Who
What
could
up,
forget?
Hollis? Isn't that crazy? It's really remarkable that there are people from all over the world right now
Yeah, in Denmark
getting
and Sweden,
together
we know that one for
to
sure.
watch this stream.
Newcastle, UK, Vegas, Texas. Whoo!
Kaz V just checked in. Thanks for reading my comment. What's
Incredible.
up?
Incredible.
It really is a miracle. Now I need all that hot Captain Cyclops
Didn't know where that was going,
tech.
but here we go. Here we are.
You know, the spicy stuff.
That's right. So nobody knows what to do with this pile of cards. What did you not like how it was working last time?
I did enjoy it, but you know, friendly advice given anyone that has context of this deck or this scenario is great before we dive in.
So you want to change your deck going into? Can you not do that during a campaign? You can't just change your deck.
I'm pretty
willy-nilly,
sure you can do whatever you want. You can. You can definitely change your deck.
Well, I don't want to change mine. Oh wait, I might put Hulk in here after all.
There you go. Azareth saying, what heroes are you guys playing? Steven is playing Colossus. I am playing the greatest X-Man, Cyclops.
Can we do a quick bug for Hulk switch up there?
Fade's saying, what are your off aspects from your role? Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. That was a curveball, and I was uncomfortable with it last week.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Look at this.
So
I get to review one.
am the captain. No, I am brawler. So I have aggression and protection. My core aspect is leadership. Plus, I can play X-Men from any color, which is where these come from. So it's at some point. Here's my question: are you even playing an aspect anymore? Can we just like break down the barrier?
No, the game's broken, dude. It's over.
It's like Keyforge going with the deck building thing.
Why even
That's a
bother,
whole
you know?
topic, but I
Why
won't talk
even
about it. I
bother?
don't want to make anyone upset.
Why even bother? Ratunus, I've been watching and listening to so much of you guys' stuff. Never got to watch y'all live. Well, what's up, man? We got a big...
Here we are.
We got some energy in the room today. William McCartney crafting our new mission statement. TC brings the world together with games. Boom. Put it
Bring
on
the
a
world
t-shirt.
together.
Put it on a t-shirt.
That's the mission. It's not really, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
That's one way of saying it.
Well, I mean, maybe it is now.
You got the coup de grace?
I got coup de grace.
I remember that was the name of a card in the Star Wars TCG. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Had Count Dooku on it.
Yeah. We all say coup de grace, I'm sure.
Coup de grace. I've never seen that in my entire life.
Yeah, of course. I'm the same.
Nightcrawler looking cool though.
Here we're interrupting to attack. This attack deals 3 additional damage and gains overkill. Remove this from the game and campaign. Well, that's fantastic for me. Love it.
Let's see what I get. That's the one I used last time. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what?
Just grab one of these randomly.
This one. It's always that one. Oh, we got a coup de grace as well.
Really?
We're double coup de grace.
it's
going to be...
scenario for coup de grace, I guess.
Fade would consider 1 mutant protectors out of protection. Daniel Kime likes putting extra training upgrades in Cyclops' deck to make the allies beefy. Oscar C says Beast, Polaris, Maria Hill with sneak attacks and go down swinging. That's the put him in for a moment. Leave at the end of the party.
Just go down swinging like...
Probably
something.
means you discard them to do something, and then they're already going to get discarded, so you know how that goes.
Okay, so
Put them
look
in
at
for free, and
Polaris.
then...
Ally, 3 cost. When it comes into play, give a character a tough status.
Yeah, run that one.
And then when it leaves, protection training, is that what they were talking about? Ooh, wow. Wowie. Protective training. So it's a training card that Cyclops can go get, right?
Oh, that would make sense.
No,
yeah.
it's not. No, it's not.
Nope, sure
bummer.
isn't. Nope.
But you can attach it to an ally to give them +3 health.
That's beef. Torres 88 saying, I thought the mission was to get everyone to drink water. Now that you say that, I do need some.
Oh, I think this is the card they were referencing. Mutant Protectors. When an enemy attacks, put an X-Men ally into play from your hand, exhaust it, and declare it the defender for the attack. So you can put one into play that has a come into play effect that's really good.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Then they're defending, and then they go. Yeah, this is all getting too good. Did you know there's a Banshee ally in here?
No, I haven't looked at anything except these.
Look at that. Look at the burns on that guy.
Ooh, Moira.
All right. I don't know how much I'll change because I know we're trying to get 2 of these things in here.
Well, we were.
We're not out of it yet.
Bromley saying Mutant Protectors is really bad for this particular scenario.
Yeah, it's
maybe
the
hold
feeling
off
I
on
got.
that one. I feel like if you're going to do anything, it's sneak attack, come into play allies, go down swinging.
Dude.
What does go down swinging do?
I need to find that.
Okay.
But I found this Thwip card.
Can you say that again?
This is crazy. I think it's from the Spider-Ham pack. Thwip. Hero action, deal damage to a web warrior character you control.
Okay, that's,
2 cost, take
that's
a damage.
irrelevant, right?
Place 2 stun status cards on up to 2 enemies.
Wow. That's a good card.
2 cost, 1 damage for 2 stun.
Yeah. That, of course, it means nothing here, but just in the scheme of the game, you're saying?
We said go down swinging. Hold
Yeah,
on.
go down swinging. Luckily, it's all very organized.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want me to look it up like on the internet? It's the universal brain. It's like one big box of Marvel Champions we all get to share.
It's a nice way of putting that.
I'll see who finds it first.
All right. Humans versus technology.
I've got it.
Just slap your phone away.
Leadership, 0 cost,
That's in the wrong
resource.
aspect.
Discard an ally you control, deal damage to an enemy equal to an ally's printed cost. Put a 4 cost ally in for free with sneak attack. Get a come into play effect. Discard it, do 4 damage. I don't know.
Yeah, I that's an action though. Interesting.
It's a card.
Hey, here's a question. Why
Card
is
for
this
4, card
deck
for
not
3.
running rapid response? Can anyone tell me that?
I think we're the only people that like that card.
It's so good.
You got a Hulk over here too. Let's just see.
I see. No, Hulk's probably in the aggression pile.
Ah.
I got you. He stays sleeved.
Yeah, Hulk's always. And what is it? I got to shout. There was the Discord conversation that convinced me that it was fine to have Hulk in the deck, even with the lightning bolts, which is a music to my ears. Also, Amarethius, Late Night Gamer, I think you're in the chat there, Late Night Gaming, sent a Justice Colossus deck over as well at some point.
All right. I'm going to play it as is.
Looks like they spoiled Rogue.
Roche?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going to play it as is.
Yeah, so play as the light, Shooter McGavin style.
That's right.
Or, you can change the cards as you draw them. If that's interesting to you.
And then I will potentially switch this up next week.
Where? There's yes, okay, here we go. Journeyman 2 said, in 20 plus games of this deck, I've only hit energy twice. Make sure to get out the build cards that aren't physical. Control threat with allies. Machine Man, that would be worth doing. Then unleash Hulk to smash.
That's what Hulk does best, except for his hero.
So Hulk does best in ally form.
The hero Hulk is what we call a binder warmer.
They can't all be good.
They can't. That's right. There has to be a best hero.
It's an impossible mandate.
Knight of the Sentinels 1A.
This over here.
Set each captive ally aside. Ooh, captive allies.
Captive allies?
They're over here. Don't look.
I immediately
reveal
looked.
the Operation Zero Tolerance and Mutants at the Mall side scheme.
Okay. See Mutants at the Mall. Got that. Nailed it. Is everything in focus up there? I can't tell from the monitor. Look okay? Check out these.
Uh-oh.
There's some samples. Look at those guys.
Why would we be
Who knows
making
what
yellow
that-
boards?
Who knows why we would do that?
That's strange.
Should be able to focus on these guys.
Weird. Still trying to figure it out.
Still, some say.
Super. It's Monday, my dudes.
It is Monday, isn't it?
Brindover, Jubilee at the Mall. Where have I seen this one? Force responsive on Operation Zero Tolerance. After an enemy attacks and defeats an ally, place that ally face down under this scheme.
Okay. Can you give that to me in layman's terms?
If an ally gets defeated from an attacking enemy, it goes attached to this.
Okay. So if our allies get defeated, they go under there.
If there are X face down cards under this scheme, the players lose the game. X is 3 more than the number of players. So once
That'd be
5 allies
five.
are here,
We're dead.
we're gone.
Okay.
Mutants at the Mall. When defeated, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Sentinel minion and reveals it. Flip this card and put Jubilee into play. Discarding any other version of Jubilee from play.
Yay! I love Jubilee that I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Knight of the Sentinels 1B.
Free Belee.
Operation Zero Tolerance gains permanent.
Say what again?
This cannot leave play.
Okay.
After a threat is placed here, if there's at least 10 threat here, the first player places the top card of the deck face down under Operation Zero Tolerance. Then remove 10 threat from this scheme. So you put threat on the start of the turn. If there's 10 or more here, top of your deck goes under here.
Top of my deck.
Top of first player's deck.
First place second. It could be an ally. Or,
Yes,
oh,
but it
it's
doesn't
any
matter.
face down cards.
Doesn't
5 face down cards is gone.
So do not let this get over 10.
Okay, easy.
Going into the enemy phase.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my thwarting skill is high, so we're going to be fine.
That's the only way we lose.
Okay.
We can't advance this thing out. We have to defeat the enemy.
Does it go here?
It goes here.
Is that one? Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little dash there.
So don't let it get to 10.
Do not let it get to 10.
Don't let it get to 10. Okay, and then don't lose allies. Basically, right? Figured it right out.
Don't lose allies, indeed.
2 here. 4 here. I still love these tokens.
Ryan Rohan, what's up?
Great time.
Yeah, I love them too. What do you guys think of the reprints with the X-Men art? I love the idea, but organizing cards is a little tricky at times.
I think it's worth it.
I think if they're going to keep making the pre-con decks that have a lot of those fundamental cards, doing all other art is really nice to do. You can kind of put the ones in the decks with the heroes that thematically make sense, and I dig that. Memnark saying, yellow boards, do you have a lightning bolt on it? We do not. I mean, I think it was just standard board. We're just testing color palettes.
Colors, materials.
I don't know why we do yellow though.
Ba-da-na-na-na.
Does it come with that sound effect?
Ba-da-na-na-na.
Like every time you do this, when you remove a hero, it's like a sensor that goes off.
Yeah, there's
like,
a big question. When you think of the X-Men in your head, are they primarily wearing yellow suits or blue suits?
When I think of Wolverine, he's got the yellow suit on.
Right.
When I think of Cyclops, he's got the blue suit on.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. Am I confused? Yeah, like that.
Yeah. It's true.
Do they wear?
What about Colossus?
Yeah, this is what I think of.
Have you dove in?
He's
Have you
beefy.
dived? Yeah, he's chiseled. Have you dived into all the different costumes across the X-Men over history?
Is that really is dived the right word?
I think it is dived.
Because it's not divin.
No.
Dove. Dove?
I don't think it's doved. Have you dived in?
English.
You dived into the pool.
A little bit, actually, because for a while there, especially during that first year of the pandemic, I was doing a lot of painting of Crisis Protocol. And a lot of times I would look and find costumes that I could translate into the black and white scheme that I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if there was a black and white version somewhere, like Magneto has a really cool black and white look.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure in the decades-long comic history that there's plenty of outfits that are crazy.
There is. I've looked at it.
Why
all throughout history.
Just like spare time?
Yeah, just a personal interest.
No particular reason?
Certainly no. Nothing like that.
That's interesting.
Are we drawing our cards yet? Or
using killer? I'm just trying to have a good time over here. Rushing me. Seeing where everyone's from, getting some deck building advice.
we really do sound married now. I'm not rushing you. We said we would leave at 5.
That's something like objective for the content, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Make people feel like they're at home.
Yeah, right.
That was a long
Make it
joke.
very comfortable.
Yeah, like set that one up. I tossed it in the air. It was just floating like a balloon, you know. She was watching it. Ah, nice.
like
And then I spike it to the ground.
Serves himself on his own backboard. Okay. Both dove and dived are acceptable, by the way. Dove is an older form, but adding the D became acceptable via analogy with other past tenses, of course. Missing campaign card, Enemy of My Enemy. Are we missing that? Somebody eagle-eyed that one.
Really?
Don't forget the extra campaign side scheme.
Go on.
Just don't do that.
What was the thing you mentioned?
Don't forget the
Enemy.
extra campaign side scheme.
Enemy of
My enemy. But it shouldn't they have told us that or something? Can you imagine being a Marvel Champions designer and watching these streams and being like, they just don't read.
Yeah, this is unless this is on the
Is this on the super rules?
well, the page before.
Does it say if you didn't defeat this thing, it comes back for all campaigns? Also, the when revealed on the Sentinel. What's that say?
The first player searches the Captain and Disco for a copy of Abduction Protocol side scheme.
And reveals it. Hinder to. You have to.
It's in the setup. Okay, let me check my reading skills.
Hinder is the weirdest keyword for me. I get it, but like, is it really necessary?
Oh boy, you tell me. You find it on this page.
Okay, I'm in. I've got it. Send it over to Steven.
I think it'd have to be on that first scenario, but I could be wrong.
So you look at all of this, right? Yellow, 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 yellow. That was it's supposed to be the primary color of the outfits in the early days, according to the comics
here's
as
the
well.
main thing.
Cyclops is a bit of an exception. He's a bit of a blue guy. Encounter deck. Project Wideawake. Sentinels. 0 tolerance and standard sets. Okay.
Look at the logo and tell me where the blue's at.
Yeah, it's true. It's yellow, man. Put the Operation 0 tolerance side scheme into play. You did it. Congratulations, you did that. That's very nice. Main scheme also gives operation.
Wait. Is there another page to set up?
Like all of that?
Mm-hmm. That's the first time in all of these campaigns that there's another page. Look at this. This is what it normally looks like. This is good advice. So this is what the page looks like, and they usually have a little victory. There wasn't a victory section, but I normally don't read that until we're done anyway.
Yeah.
So in this one, it's modular difficulty.
So you would have liked to say continued on next page or something. You wouldn't have read that either, though. Nobody would have.
I think I would have.
You think
if
you
it
would
was
have?
in bold down here with a C, continue ...
All right,
or
I believe
TV
that.
continued.
I believe it.
Anyways, there's
I
no
wouldn't
setup
have read
page
that.
here. Setup. Shuffle each future past card recorded in the campaign log in the encounter deck. All right, what do we got recorded on the campaign log?
Oh, now it's my turn. Let's go.
It's like a pop quiz.
Who's keeping track of the data? I have Frightened Police and Nimrod written down in different places.
All right, cool.
So whatever that means.
Nimrod.
And what is that? Shuffle each card recorded into the encounter deck. Well, I mean, I guess that's both of them, Nimrod and Frightened Police, right?
I think the Frightened Police was that we rescued them.
We did rescue them. Here, I'll put good stuff in back. I didn't know if we were supposed to label it, but good. I mean, that's a little bit.
If Frightened Police defeated is checked in the campaign log, each player takes a random upgrade from their role set of cards and puts it into player control. We did defeat that. Each player may roll build to modify their deck. Reveal the enemy of my enemy side scheme.
There it is. Boom. Now we've made it.
And then we're done. Now we get to the victory section.
Honestly, can we just start that channel and let's watch it set up?
I think we can.
And it's just like 30 to 45 minutes of struggling through setting anything up, and then we leave.
I'm going to hit you with a hot idea after stream today. Hot's my keyword, I guess. Spicy.
Okay. Spicy. I don't know. Spicy's overdone. Seriously, this is what they're doing to us at the start? All of these?
Yeah.
They just come out?
They were like, hey, here's all the cards. You can have them.
I mean, I'm supposed to be punching stuff, not dealing with these technical, logistical problems down here. That's your job, though, right?
Sure.
Nobody looks to Colossus and says, hey, you need to figure out the schemes of our enemies and
No, they say,
thwart them.
go punch.
Yeah.
Go punch
You're made of metal.
Do what we thought Hulk was supposed to do.
Random upgrade from their roll says, we've already done that. We're going to get the random upgrade. Okay, and then we reveal it. What does it say? Nothing. When defeated, shuffle and put Magneto into play under the first player's control. We get Magneto if we get this one done. Magneto, Jubilee. Let's just put the good stuff down here.
Super saying that Nimrod is an underrated burn.
It is, yeah.
You had Nimrod.
What was that a Green Day album, wasn't it?
Nimrod? I'm
sure you were a big fan.
I was
What's that for you?
unallowed.
Okay. Now we can draw our stuff. You've done this?
Oh, sure. No.
Search the encounter deck and discard power for a
That's one
Sentinel.
defeated.
Oh, right.
Are you just testing me now?
I'm just taking a look.
Is that what this is?
Okay, so...
It's like when you say something and you just to see if your spouse is listening.
No, right here.
They
Right
probably aren't.
The first player searches the encounter deck and discard power for abduction protocols and reveals it. Did we do that?
That one? Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. At what point do we draw our cards? Now?
Sure.
6.
My wife does that little trick to me all the time. It's like she'll think I'm not paying attention, so she'll start saying something a little weird, and then I'll call her on it.
Yeah, because you know everybody knows when people start saying weird stuff. It's when they're saying not weird stuff that you can check out.
Yeah, so like I have the opposite filter for you. It's like weird stuff being said. I know. Nope, don't. We're
Don't need
good.
to listen to that.
We're good. Just keep on keeping.
Is he saying something normal? Perhaps there's value. Also, Howlett James saying something that's pretty cool. No point in having threat on 0 tolerance since it's permanent. Used counters to show how many cards are underneath. Now, there could be cards in the deck that say, based on the number of threat.
Do you mind if I put this up here so we don't forget that it's permanent?
I don't mind, no, but I'll forget that it exists.
Well, that's just what we attach stuff to.
Okay.
It's like the key.
That's the thing that is a problem. Yeah, you just kind of, we know there's 6 on there, and like Master Plan would still, I don't know if it would matter. Okay, here we go. We got the X-Jet. We're made of rage. We're into the fray a bunch.
Thanks, guys.
We got our organic steel. We love to see it.
We just got a coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
I think I shoved my coup de grace in, honestly.
Damage to enemy. Don't need that. And I will be looking to get the X-Jet out early. So ideally, we get some doubled resources here and we can get it all done. That would be sick. Okay.
Nailed it.
We've got 5 money here. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 in value here. And then I give you the X-Jet ability.
What's the extract?
Exhaust generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men trait.
That would be great, except for we had me going first, right?
Yeah, can you save like an event for it or something?
Maybe, yeah.
Or like your little beam?
My little beam.
Your little beam.
Alright. Genius.
Oh, and then I get another copy of Organic Steel. So actually, hold on. Maybe I don't give you money.
We like this. -1.
Whew.
This is not helping yet.
Yeah, I think I'm good
This is
then.
not
I'm
helpful.
not giving you any money.
This is good. Yes, technically.
What's up, David? Asking what happened to Kitty Pryde. Who is Kitty Pryde again? Is she the...
She is Shadowcat.
Okay.
She was the other hero in the Mutant Genesis box. So Colossus and Shadowcat come in the box, and then at the same time that release, we got X-Men, or Cyclops and Phoenix. My favorite X-Men is Cyclops, so I opted for that.
And my favorite is Colossus. So here we go. All right, you're going first.
Yeah, let me mulligan.
It's all you.
I'm still in the process. Great.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trigger my ability. Search my deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to my hand. We don't have any things.
If you do desperately need a resource, let me know. If it can be used not on your turn.
Okay.
Just think about that.
Obviously with time, I feel like I will get good at this, but I think a tutor ability on a character immediately makes me think of Pokemon. And, tutoring is interesting.
Are you saying you don't like the fact that you're spending so much time searching your deck for something? And it defeats the purpose of card games, where the random draw is the part of the appeal?
Here's a question. If I attach regroup something,
Yeah.
and it says after an enemy attacks, defeats an ally, place it face down here. Which of those triggers first on the time instruction? Asking for a friend.
After what happens?
When ally is defeated, this bounces it back to my hand.
Uh-huh.
When ally is defeated, they get attached to this.
It's an interrupt. This is an interrupt. This happens first. You interrupt before you
So
respond.
that gets
right?
around that.
It tries to respond. You interrupt it.
Ah. Let me just see. So if I got 2.
Like, did you hear the joke about the interrupting cow? No.
That's exactly how that goes.
That's basically the rule structure of Marvel Champions. I was wrong. The forced response happens first.
So this is useless to
But
me.
then it's interrupted because that's the point of the word, I hope.
Yeah, well, good luck proving it.
It happens, but then it's interrupted because you have a new directive as to where that character is supposed to go.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you can just start doing your thing. I'm just looking through my
Oh,
cards.
did I shuffle? I shuffled those mulligan cards back in? My gosh. This is absolute chaos already. One by one, I had 2 into the phrase. And what was the other card? It was the Made of Rage, right? We wouldn't need to be metal plated.
I'm going to go to practice defense.
Forced happens first always. However, isn't that card a forced interrupt? So that's a null. And it's only tactic upgrades, not supports. Yeah.
That is a support.
Yeah.
But it is a forced interrupt.
Yeah. So forced is a tie. But I guess responses happen before interrupts. I guess. That can't be true. That's the whole... The interrupt is the most sacred of...
I don't know, dude. Let's flip to Cyclops mode. Let's play a team building exercise.
What's up, Codus Ray? Join us for the first time from the UK. Woo! United Kingdom.
Woo!
Oh, woo! Let's hear it.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Glad to have you, Codus.
Here's a question for you. What are the odds that this guy attacks and actually damages us?
This guy attacking and damaging us.
Us
collectively?
You're gonna have tough, right?
I will have one tough, yeah.
Alright, fine. Let's just play it. Practice defense. Temporary. Attached enemy gets -1 attack.
Okay. You gonna beam him, or?
Then I'm gonna use my team building exercise to...
Igor, who, of course, as we know, is a rules genius. The interrupt triggers before the forced response. Just for your benefit. So I feel vindicated in that. Interrupts happen first because they interrupt all things. Responses respond to things, but they can be interrupted. And then after and before are after fully, before fully.
Okay. I'll let you handle that when we get to it.
It's clear.
Codus Ray, we've been using your cosmic tokens for the last few weeks. Very nice. So tactile, absolute game changer.
Yeah, we've been using them for what, 4 years now? 3 years, 8 years?
3 years. I'm going to play Wolverine.
Did you use your team builder?
Yeah, team building exercise.
Great.
Then I'm going to thwart 2, remove 2 from this one.
Are you getting Jubilee or Magneto?
Whatever this one is, because this is what makes this where we can remove this. So I feel like that's like number 1. Meanwhile, Wolverine is going to punch. Oh, he's got tough. Oh, no.
Don't you have beams for that? What's it cost? 1 for a beamer?
I can use your resource when you
There you
give
go.
it to me.
Yeah, that's it. We'll do it that way.
This doesn't have piercing. It's only when I have my visor on.
Oh my gosh. So what's 1 resource get us?
Knocks the tough off.
That's it?
Or if you knock the tough off, 3 damage.
Yeah, if it's not piercing, what's the point, though?
I'm not punching with Wolverine because that's dumb. I am going to thwart, though, for 1 here.
Not dumb.
He heals 1 at the start of each round. So
Yeah, so that would have been just a devastation.
free value. Oh, wait. Wolverine has piercing. I'm an idiot.
You know what I've found is that these games are difficult if you don't read the text on the cards.
It does make it more challenging. This guy. How do we end up here?
I was reading my book the other day, and I realized nothing exciting was happening because I wasn't reading the text.
That would be the case.
It's just kind of staring at the...
You ever have those moments, like the Robot Chicken moments, where you like look over the camera and you wonder, like, you may be wondering how I got here. I'm not quite sure, but the bots are back.
Look at that spam coming through. I hate it. Everything about this is just a game.
I just don't. I don't know, man.
It's just, you know what? It's so real, though. You know, isn't it tantalizing in this realness?
Oh, sure.
Just 2 guys trying to stream, and then suddenly this just wave of illicit bots comes through. Wow. Just listening to my own voice.
Is that weird for you?
Yeah, you know, I've come to terms with the fact that
Codus Ray, new ultimate mode, play without reading the cards. I like it.
I think the ultimate reality is that it's true that most people don't like their voices, just generally, because you hear yourself differently, you know, in your own head.
Yeah.
But I think objectively also, my voice is not particularly pleasant to listen to. My dad, great radio voice.
Got a voice for radio.
He has I tell him he's got a face for radio too, which I think is funny.
Scott crazy. When we play, we just get all the rules wrong.
That's right.
Ignorance is bliss, is what he says.
Hey man,
I agree, dude.
You're looking to have a Marvel experience, you're looking to have an accurate experience.
The rules don't matter if you're having a good time.
Wait a minute. But then,
They don't.
It's anarchy.
No.
We have to have
It's pragmatism.
If we're going to talk about the game together, we have to have a agreed upon set of
But if we
a framework.
agree that the goal of the game is to have a good time together, and we're both having a good time, when in Rome, right? All right, here's the thing.
Am I going yet? I'm flipping up.
Is removing that tough matter to you? Is that helpful?
I do think it's a good way to use Wolverine's piercing ability for value.
It is high value, I agree. Tough, plus he's going to lose some health.
He's going to go to 29.
29. All right. That's the best I can do.
All right, so now my question becomes, so here's things we know we're doing. We're going to roll in the X-Jet. It's coming in here. And then we can play a limitless stamina, or we can give you 3 damage. So what's limitless stamina worth? 2 damage. We give you 3 damage. Well, that seems obvious. So I'm going to go with
the math says.
I'm going to go with plan organic steel.
Late night gaming. There should be 120 likes right now. Apparently, he thinks 120 people are watching. If you haven't smashed that like button, or the bell,
that's fine.
or the subscription,
It's fine. You can do whatever you want.
it's really fine. Yeah, you can smash it. I don't know what it does.
It'll serve us to more people.
More people that are profile similar to whoever's liking it, or
Maybe.
how does that work?
Honestly, I have no idea, man. I'm just trying to do a good job. Cyclops, 1 ability on the optic blast there, courtesy of the X-Jet.
I need a board that I can hit a button and a beam happens.
That works, right? Exhaust the X-Jet. Generate a wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men.
I'm trying to take this action. You're like,
Yeah.
I'll give you a resource.
I'll give you an X-Jet. You can slam that in. And then Colossus is going to do something. And I'm going to guess, 2 attack versus 1 thwart. What are your thwart numbers at? You're a 2 thwart. You have a 1 on Wolverine. So we could knock this out next turn if I take 1 off of it now.
That's pretty good.
Let's just take 1 off of it now. Yeah.
You could also just try to blitz the Sentinel.
I like to see what they're going to do to us.
We're about to find out. All right, ready?
Yep.
You want to draw a lot of that card that does the stun and the confuse.
Okay. On it.
Just remember that.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. We have 2 threat. Plus 2 from these.
I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days last night.
Ladies, frost yourselves. I love that.
I turned to Sharon, I was like, that is not a good logo or a good slogan.
That is not.
Except at the very end, they actually pull it off quite well. They have like the very fancy kind of French-speaking lady, and she's like, frost yourselves.
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
But the guy standing out the window doing it is not.
no, it's not quite great. McConaughey doesn't really sell it, does he?
Andy Anderson?
Andy Anderson, and the other one is 2 B's as well. Ben, I can't remember, but
Bobby.
they're both alliterative. They both start with the same letter.
Easier to remember sometimes.
All right, let's start with this thing.
I did that. I put
You
the
did it
thread on.
already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, all
Did
right.
you
all right,
increase
all
it by 2?
right. I did. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, I was ahead of I got a little excited.
Okay, well now what? You're the first player?
He's attacking me at -1 attack, no less. Don't you forget it. 1 plus a boost. I'm going to take it to the teeth.
Now don't let him kill allies.
I'm not. Wolverine's not doing nothing.
I'm not even playing him. It's too risky.
+1, taking 2 damage.
Should we read what that does or just wait and see? Should we be strategic or should we just discard it and not even think about
I think
it?
we should wait and see.
Okay.
I like how I get surprised, you know.
I don't want this tough.
John Tucker, I love hearing. I'm glad we can bring you some joy here. Saying I love watching TC while sitting in meetings / making customer calls. Makes Monday go by a lot easier.
That's great. It's truly great.
Someone saying you put the counter next to Carl Duty. Do you think the champion system could work with another IP, Star Wars, Transformers, etc., or does it Blueprint lend itself primarily to comic theme? I think there are a lot of elements that I think would work anywhere, but the alter ego thing is very unique.
Yeah.
To heroes, I think that's specific. So made it a little extra spice in some other way.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this. Yeah, I'm taking the attack. 1 + 3 gets soaked by tough. You're beautiful. Now, I'm going to make the devastating decision, Zach. I want you to mark this in the game.
Can we hit the button?
I'm going to, yeah, I'll hit the button.
Does that matter anymore?
I don't know.
Mark me. Mark Steven.
I'm going to choose not to trigger Organic Steel to get another tough token here. Next up. Bad cards?
Yeah. Read them. Wait. Sentinel Mark 5. When revealed, if targeted for elimination is attached to your identity. It's not. This thing would attack me. Otherwise, search the encounter deck descriptor for target elimination, attach it, and reveal it. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Targeted elimination. Let's see.
Well, let's hit coup de grace.
What?
Let's just do it. 3 additional and overkill. Let's just blow through these guys. Not even think about it.
I'm not afraid of a YOLO.
My card is Sentinel Mark 6. Has Quick Strike. See, I'm glad I didn't get that tough. Boom. And that's it. A 2/2/6 here. Sentinel Mark 6. Did you know they were all named Mark? I didn't know that.
That's really funny. That's a good joke.
I'm glad you think so.
Targeted for elimination. That's your identity. If a copy of it... Okay, so you can only have one attached to you. While you're engaged with the Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero to alter ego form. So you're stuck as a hero. They know you're a hero.
I'm glad that wasn't me.
Action, exhaust your identity, discard this card. Easy.
Dude, this is genius. Yeah, Call of Duty with the Transformers theme, alter ego could be your alt mode. I mean,
totally.
It's just right there.
This is built for Transformers.
You have to get that from WotC? It's probably floating around quite a bit.
WotC, who owns Hasbro?
Well, they had the Transformers TCG. Who owns Hasbro?
Hasbro owns Hasbro.
Aren't they the umbrella?
Hasbro owns Transformers, right?
Surely somebody owns Hasbro, too. Some dark corner of Bermudian island.
We don't talk about that. I guess that's too deep.
Some, like, XL5 Incorporated.
Yeah.
Somehow also owns, like, all the peanut butter companies. And things we'll have to deal with eventually.
Okay.
We did it. That's
Easy.
all the bad stuff.
Easy. Then this passes to you.
Thank you. Cool. You got any money for me over there? You don't have any money, do you?
Sorry. We don't talk about...
Well, Sentinel Mark has got to go.
Interesting. So...
Oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Deft Focus with it into the fray. Then I'm going to use the X-Jet and Deft Focus to play Iron Will. I'm going to get a card every time I discard a tough status card. This is what I was waiting on. Effectively to start working my Organic Steel. Then we've got a 6 health Sentinel Mark 6, which nobody wants. My world is to remove 2 from this, let this guy scheme twice. Hope it's fine. We do get a random ally here when we complete it.
Random?
But, yeah, random from those.
Ooh, I'm sure they're good.
But we also are approaching 10 quickly.
It won't be over 10, though. It'll be at 10.
But it's like, I can remove 2 here. I can't get rid of this guy unless you have additional tools.
Well, I can very effectively deal with some things.
We're going to need more information.
3, 4...
We're going to need more information.
Yeah. Can you give me a resource?
You know what? Actually, I can. In fact,
I have a pretty...
I'll hold the X-Jet up, and I will discard an Organic Steel to pay for this instead of using the X-Jet, and I will pass the X-Jet on to you.
Okay, start my turn. Wolverine heals 1.
Oh wait, are we at your turn yet? We're still on my turn. I will give this to you eventually.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Colossus is going to thwart twice here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool with that? Or I can do the main.
Thwart twice?
Thwart for 2 because of +1 here.
On
Iron Will.
Yeah, that's
Is that acceptable?
fine.
Or
Yeah.
would you rather it just... If you can't clear this, then I'm going to go here.
Ooh, you know what? Okay, yeah, we're good.
You like this?
Mm-hmm.
This is what it's like in the X-Jet. We're just
We got it.
know,
Well, you know what?
figure
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
okay. And then I'm going to roll down to Alter Ego mode. When I do, I'm going to put Organic Steel back in.
There it is. Smart.
Yeah.
Big brain.
We're about to be in the built section of this game.
So you clean it up. Ooh, he's gonna scheme though. Whew.
Yeah. And I've got a 2 scheme right here.
Oh, he's gonna be gone.
All right. But perhaps one of these allies could help us. One of these.
I hope so. I'm banking on it.
Okay, we'll find out. Okay. Over to you.
All right, let's play. I have a resource coming from you.
You have 1 open if you need it.
All right, yeah. Let's play an exploit weakness here. Every time he gets damaged, we do an extra damage. And this goes away. It's temporary. I'll use your 1 resource to fire my beams and do 4 damage to him.
Boom.
And then I will use my team building exercise. We're going to play Dust.
You can use that coup de grace.
No.
Blow right through.
Dust is going to attack here. When I do, she attacks each minion in play. So we're going to do 1 here.
Awesome.
We're going to do 2 there.
That's pretty cool.
And then Cyclops is going... I guess I could have done this first. To get rid of this. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme takes 1 random set-aside cap of ally and puts it into play under their control. Come on, White Tiger. Richter. After Richter attacks, deal 1 damage to the villain each minion engaged with you. All right.
Okay.
That's actually perfect.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it is.
So Wolverine is going to punch for 3 here. And then Richter will attack the Sentinel for 1. And then deal 1 damage here and here.
It's just, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Nice.
And then I can't go down.
And then...
Because...
Well, you're not engaged anymore, right? Oh, that thing is still there? What is that? How do you get that?
It attaches to me. It was that targeted for elimination. And I can't... I have to exhaust to do it, but I had to exhaust to get rid of that thing. So I feel like the value was there.
Oh, Dust. +1 consequential damage, so he takes 2 there.
Oh.
Okay. Everything's fine, though. Just block with him, and that's definitely what you want to do, right? Just block with him.
Easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The pressure's building over here on our side of the board.
I actually have things that give all my allies health, which is what we really want.
Yeah, speak for yourself there.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
My gosh. We've got options. All right, dude. We got to get through this turn, and then everything is going to be just fine for us.
All right.
We're going to add 4 here, so that's
right.
immediately going to advance that thing, of course.
No. It's after... Wait a second.
After threat is placed here.
Oh, I thought it was more than 10.
If there is at least 10 threat here, the first
Fine.
player places the top card of their deck. That's me.
Top card deck goes, attaches here.
1 down of 5.
I'm going to put a 1 on it.
Then remove 10 threat.
Yeah. So now we're kind of at a clear board
Totally
state.
fine. Totally
one
fine.
One card's
We'll
fine.
give them a little momentum so that we can get going.
They've captured one of our friends.
Well, who knows what they could? They could have just captured
Well, yeah, you're
God
right.
Slayer.
You're right.
They could have captured Hulk.
Could be anybody.
If they capture Hulk, it's a different
What I really
game
hope
for
they
me.
didn't capture is your organic steel card.
That would be a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a bummer. Okay, then we do the bad stuff, right?
He's scheming against you.
He's scheming against me at 2 threat or 2 scheming plus 2, so that's 4 on. 4 on.
Then he's attacking me for 2. I'm going to take this one to the teeth. 2 plus 2, taking 4.
You don't want to block with one of your allies?
No, because then they get captured.
Oh.
Don't you see?
Boom. Boom.
Scott says, why clear threat when it'll clear for you?
That's right. Yeah, use the system.
Yeah. Then bad cards, starting with you.
Lost Visor, give to Scott Summers. Hey, we get your Visor in play. That's worth having.
Search your hand, deck, discard piles. I'm glad I didn't play it yet. Place it face down under this card.
That's happened twice. In fact, the Lost Visor card is often finding the Visor, which is kind of interesting, isn't it?
As an alter ego, I can exhaust to add it to my hand.
Well, you're about to go there, I think.
Well, I've got to exhaust to be able to go there. And then I have to go down, and then I have to exhaust
and then
to
you
get
can't
it.
recover. This could be a classic Cyclops pile-on, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Fine, though.
All right. My bad card now?
Yep.
Well, double dose for me. Target for elimination. I discarded it in game search. You can only have one.
Dang.
Sentinel Mark 4. Guard and patrol.
Okay.
All right, I see you.
All right. It's just a tough. That's cool. Look at these Sentinels rocking around.
All right, you want to pass the first player token to me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wolverine heals 1. Love that ability. I can't state that enough.
Yeah. Permanence.
All right. X-Men.
Now, you only put them under the 0 tolerance if they're defeated by an attack, right? After an enemy attack defeats an ally. So you can consequential them off the board without issue.
That's great.
You can sacrifice them without issue, which I know is important to you.
Yeah. I'm a good leader like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And my thinking is that I'm going to be able to stun and confuse that enemy if that's something that is interesting to us.
It is. Are you going to go back up to hero mode, I presume?
I will be back at hero
So
mode,
I think
yes.
I will exhaust, remove this, go down. It'll be stun and confuse. We'll have a blank turn.
Yeah.
And then I can get my visor and go to party town.
Boom.
In the meantime, though,
Right to party town.
Check this fancy maneuver out. We're going to play... Oh, I forget I got a discount. This is even better. Team building exercise. We will discard 1 to play a X-Mansion. Shares a trait with me. So it's only costing 1. This has Exhaust X-Mansion. It's an alter ego action. Heal a damage from a mutant or X-Men character. Any player whose alter ego has the mutant trait may trigger this ability.
Oh, that's cool. I finally got there. That's me.
Yeah. Then I will attach coordinated attack to Sentinel. So each ally takes -1 consequential damage when attacking the attached minion.
Okay.
Or the attached minion. Oh, we're attaching it here. Fine. Then I will...
That's definitely what I wanted to do.
Yes, 100%. Do you have a resource you're going to give me?
No. I mean, what, is that a request or what? How does that work exactly?
You know what? Never mind. I need to do that to shoot him. Is that a request or?
I mean, I can't. Can I? I suppose I can.
It's okay.
It's just a matter of whose turn is going to be good, you know.
I'm gonna play a team training.
I haven't even actually looked at it
Using
at all yet.
band together. It generates 3 resources because I have 3 allies. All my allies get +1 health. So here is how this is going to go. Wolverine is going to attack the Sentinel at -1 consequential because of this thing. So he's going to do 3 damage. And then Richter is going to attack here, -1 consequential. So he'll do 1 here, and then he does 1 to each minion and the bad guy.
Hey, this is a cool. I like Cyclops' like tactic stuff.
He is cool. I'm gonna exhaust to get rid of this targeted for elimination. And then I'm gonna go down to Alter Ego. I'm gonna use X-Mansion to heal Wolverine 1. And then I will...
You can technically, this doesn't matter unless there's a Sentinel engaged with you. So if you want to leave it and just not have a Sentinel and go get your visor.
I do want to leave it.
Yeah, leave it. You're targeted. Who cares?
Well, actually what I'm going to do is recover.
Yeah, okay.
And then next round I'm going to get the visor. Okay. And we're going to go back to hero mode.
Understood. Unless you get a Sentinel engaged with you, and then it'd be kind of an issue.
Yeah. Now, that said, I can trigger my ability to go get...
Actually, you can go up to hero. So, yeah, you're totally fine. Yeah. Target on. What's up, Alex? How's the meta out today? 156 in the chat room today. What's going on, everybody? Who knew this many people would want to get together all at once in the celebration of Marvel Champions? The living card game.
I'm going to trigger this ability.
Who knew?
Search my deck.
Pretty incredible. Over 150 people watching live on a Monday afternoon.
Wow.
Half of them working, in quotation marks. At least half. The other half, the other half not working, I suppose. Oh, yeah, Alex saying, holiday today, no mail. It's the Columbus Day, Indigenous people, it's like the whole, so we don't have to worry about the mail.
I saw a tweet earlier. I love this holiday because banks and schools honor it and everyone else just ignores it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot like that, actually.
Yeah.
If we all... I mean, maybe we should all honor the bank holidays. It would take an enterprising CEO/HR department to really push that policy, but I suppose it could be done.
12 company holidays.
Wouldn't that be interesting, though, if we added more? It would be cool to have more time off. That would be nice.
Yeah, well...
I'm just saying it could be done. I don't know how. I'm not in the privy to the
ins and outs
ups and downs of company structure, but I suppose some companies are taking all those bank holidays.
Yeah.
Like the banking companies, specifically.
The banking company. Forced.
Is that all?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Look at this board. I've got like half my deck on the table.
All right. We've got Deft Focus and the X-Jet are going to generate 2 money for titanium muscles.
Thomas Morton saying I finished my work at 1, but of course had to start at 5 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, there you go. So I've got titanium muscles and iron will. What could be better?
Did you have the X-Jet toy?
No, I don't think so.
We did, and it was awesome.
Was it awesome? Did you put little X-Men in it?
Yeah, it has a little ramp that comes down.
That does seem really familiar.
You put the people on the front. It has the glass thing. Yeah. Any big toy like that, it only happened because there were multiple of us that really wanted it.
Yeah. That's a good system, really.
Another notable one for me was the Pyramidas for the Power Rangers. It was just a pyramid. They sold it. It's like this big. It's this giant thing. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I digress.
Going up to Colossus mode, getting a tough status token.
Shrendrix, I love watching Zach calculate P&L impacts in real time.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Interestingly, it costs the same whether or not people are working. So nothing changes on that front. It's just less people doing stuff.
That is things that make you go, huh? Titanium muscles. I'm going to discard a Steel Fist to play, you guessed it, a Steel Fist.
2 Steel Fists.
Yeah, so look at that. So deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard a Tough. I'm going to do that now. To stun and confuse an enemy, that's going to say a lot of things. So after a Tough is discarded, courtesy of Iron Will, I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to use Organic Steel.
Stun and confuse. Name a better combo. I'll wait.
Yeah, is there a better combo? That's a great question. Oh my gosh, I had no idea that this is way smarter. Oh my gosh, if I had done it differently, it would have been great. It's one of the more devastating things about this game. Okay, so we did all of that, and that seemed good, and then now these Stunned and Confused. We love it. Then we'll play Bulletproof Protector. Discard a Tough to gain 2 Tough status. There. That's going to draw me a card.
Mm-hmm. Also, this design on expansion is very smart. It's an alter ego action, so it's incentivizing you to go down. Mm-hmm. But any mutant or X-Men can trigger it. So if you have a character going down, it's still a usable card. But this is the kind of card that I feel like early in design, if you weren't paired with it would just only heal when you go to alter ego. And if you never go to alter ego, it's a blank card.
True.
Good design.
True story.
Good design.
Absolutely true.
Good design.
Okay, so we can bring Angel in for 2, but let's not
get distracted.
Let's not get distracted.
Oh man, I just realized the disgusting thing I could have done to help you. Whoops.
Well, glad to know it's out there. All right, let's play Godslayer. We're going to use Power of Aggression and Angel.
Andre saying TC on the smart board while I grade papers.
Nice.
We are in a classroom again.
Yeah, what's up?
Look at that.
Be back. Good to be back.
That's the smart board's in a classroom, right?
Thanks, everybody. Yeah.
I used to have it was when I was a kid, chalk. Remember that? I was really allergic to it.
Yeah.
Like chalkboards?
Mm-hmm.
Like it would just be so stuffed up
Really?
all
I
the
didn't
time.
realize that.
Yeah, and then I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. In the middle of the year, they switched to dry erase, and all of a sudden, it's like the first time going to school, I just didn't have like super horrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to hold this Organic Steel, even though I hate I've held this card like 3 turns in a row, 2 turns in a row, but it's so good.
It better be.
I'm going to keep doing it. I'll find my opening here.
Didn't have a resource, I see.
Yeah, well, look, now I've got 2, 4. I'll come in next turn and be able to play anything I
Oh, I see.
freaking please.
It's one of those cards that's getting better.
I could give you a resource. I didn't know that, though, because I drew 2 cards, so I didn't know what was going to happen. Who could have known? Who could have known?
Who possibly could have
But I
known?
will say, if I had held Titanium Muscles and used it after I had drawn the thing that gives me 2, I then get 2 resources from it, and then I have a slightly better turn.
So what I could have done, if you want to talk about pro plays.
Yeah, let's talk about what's possible.
Yeah, if I had instead not defeated this minion, and then when I went to Scott Summers, gone to get the card to attach, that when you defeat it, you draw 2 cards. I could have left him sitting at 2 health so that you could just punch him with Colossus and draw 2 cards. Yeah.
And then we could get, that would have been.
And you could have given me the resource.
I would have done it if it was an
knowing
exchange.
that you were going to,
just asking. I mean, nobody's.
So then he would have 3 more damage, and also you would have 2 more cards this round. It would be, you'd probably get to play that card you're talking about.
True.
I mean, it's just like unlimited potential.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, viewer Daniel has brought up a very good point. The Sentinel villain is actually the only one that is not unique. And Godslayer says when you make a basic attack against a unique enemy. Ergo, we're going to trade that out for an Angel.
It's a bad.
Yeah, Angel coming in. So we'll do Power of Aggression and Godslayer paying for Angel. He's -1 because I'm an X-Man.
Look at it's Steven on a card.
It's Steven on a card. I mean, come on. 1 thwart there. Let's take one.
You should go with Angel to Halloween.
I will.
Hey, Halloween's on a Monday this year. It's a Marvel Monday.
I don't like it.
It's a Marvel Monday. You can be Angel on stream.
I've enjoyed dressing up as things. Is that insecurity on my end? Or am I a party pooper for that?
Every party's got one.
When people want to go like, hey, let's have a party and let's have this kind of elaborate theme to it, and you're gonna alter egos and stuff. It's like I'm not tired of myself yet. I don't need to dress as anybody but me. Anyway, that's more about me than you were asking. I've done my turn. Complete.
I've had fun at parties where you dress up. Halloween.
Yeah.
Probably the most notable is when I was Hulk Hogan. That was a good time.
That would be fun. I mean, it's not fun.
Have you seen the pictures of that?
It's just like it becomes kind of work,
It is a little bit work.
For some people, it becomes. For me, it becomes work at that point. It's like I got to figure something out. I was here to have a good time.
I'm here just to do nothing.
Just here so I don't get fined. I'll tell you what. I need to get rid of these Power of Aggressions out of this deck. They're worthless.
They're dead. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Wow. Okay. Man, we're rolling now.
Yeah, we're rolling.
All right. 3 thread on, eh?
3 thread on. 1, 2,
yes,
3.
Yes. Excellent.
And then we do the things that they want to do to us.
He tries. He fails.
He tries both and fails.
Confused and stunned.
Because that card is
like the stun.
Clearly. Like, if Hulk had that card...
I feel like
big Hulk punch is what you can call that, even if it costs 3.
You've been working on different
Gravity
show
ball?
formats that we've been talking about. I feel like we should just have a segment that always gets clipped that is what if Hulk.
Hulk, what if?
It's literally just
That'd be a great short.
clips from our streams this
Yeah.
YouTube series that you know what it's going to be every time.
It's like Tim's Tiny Tips.
All the ways that Hulk could have been, like even that. It's like, all right, well, what if he had a card that did this?
Even
Can
just
you, that if there was a series, it would be even from our previous Marvel content, it would be 200 clips.
easily 200.
The number of times that we say, can you imagine if Hulk? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress.
Oh yeah, we do put fourth thread on. I don't know where we got.
Oh, I missed this one.
Yeah, we thought we had cleared it, but that was the other one that we cleared.
We're about to clear it.
Okay, I believe you.
Um,
Bad cards?
yeah, sure.
When do you? I'll let you resolve that before I go. Oh no, wait, we pass it out first in this one.
Sentinel Mark IV. So good, we're back.
Yeah, Garden Patrol, nobody cares. Sentinel Mark II, let's see what Mark's up to today. If Operation Zero Tolerance is in play, correct. Sentinel Mark II gains Surge.
Oof.
Wow.
That's a heater.
And an energy barrier attached to a Sentinel minion without it. And give it a tough status card.
No, give it to me. I have piercing with Wolverine.
Well, I think it's got to come to me.
That says Sentinel thing.
Attached to a Sentinel minion without energy barrier. Okay. And give it a tough status card. You got Wolverine.
Punches for 3, so I may as well waste my attack here.
Yeah. +2 attack here. After attached minion attacks, give it a tough status card. So yeah, you can.
Perfect.
Sure.
We're gonna dance. All right. It's over to you. Sir?
It's easy, easy, easy.
While you're thinking, I'm gonna trigger the Scott ability and go to upgrade. He thins his deck real quick. It's nice.
He thins his deck. Understood. Dude, look at old Justice Colossus. I'm about to blow your mind on this thing.
I'm ready for it.
All right, check this out. All right,
Got him.
look at this. We're gonna start.
You gonna let me draw cards or something? Schmendrix. I like the idea that these are all designed based on Mark Zuckerberg. The Sentinels. Billy Ray's barbecue.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Billy Ray's barbecue is a great misremembered one.
That's what I do with lyrics all the time. I'm so close.
Remember that Billy Ray's barbecue bit that he did? No, that was
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Man, that's one of the greatest videos on the internet.
All right, Titanium Muscles.
Stream for us thanks to the Zuck.
2 tough status tokens means 2 money, 3 money on X-Jet. That gets me a helicarrier. Bada boom, let's just keep making money.
Dude, jets that make you money to buy helicopters that make you money to buy yachts.
It's crazy. Then we'll do 2 thwart here.
Didn't know Colossus was in the 1%.
Then we'll play, that's right, he's made of platinum.
Platinum.
Play Bulletproof Protector. Discard a tough status token to stand up. Organic Steel myself.
Steal thyself.
To tough back. Let me make sure I actually need that. Do I need another tough status token? Yeah, sure.
The X-Men Richter, his real name is Julio Richter.
Draw a card for
Feels
Iron
like
Wall.
a bad alter ego / hero name. You know what I mean? Like Wolverine was Logan Wolverine. It kind of gives it away.
It does make it a
Scott
little obvious.
Cyclops. I mean Cyclops. Although you can't get it. Cyclops can't hide. It's like, there's some weird glasses you got on, dude. Look at me in the eyes.
I'm normal. I swear. Okay, let's touch base a little bit on your plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this guy. I'm gonna get my visor. I'm gonna wear my visor and be awesome.
Okay, maybe some more specifics here. Where are you on removing threat and or killing this man or this Mark?
Have you watched Mariandor?
No. No, I can't. I just like.
I'm done.
It's so good. Now it's just like I'm likely to be disappointed if I go back. You know. So
5 episodes in and it keeps being good.
Okay.
In a way that's not like just massive action and fast-paced stuff.
Yeah, like actually like good writing, directing,
I think
acting.
you dig it, actually. There's this one scene in one of the episodes that's not that spoilery.
Actually good.
They make
Not just Star Wars.
a single TIE fighter feel more threatening.
That's what Andor's supposed to do.
Like the end.
so good.
You haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker.
It's so good.
You've saved your eyeballs from it.
I can't.
There's an end sequence in The Rise of Skywalker where they put like the number of lightsabers in the prequels, multiply that times 5, that's how many ships are in the TNT.
Yeah, the people love it. Let's just throw it at them.
It's literally like, let's summon all the ships in the entire galaxy and put them all on screen.
Because a climax is only great in a movie whenever it is full of as much stuff as possible.
Absolutely.
That's where the stakes are.
It's
not the
Easter
writing.
eggs, just like throw
not
it
the characters. He needs the characters. Just the
but they
ships.
There's a scene with a single TIE fighter that is more intimidating than a fleet of thousands of Star Destroyers manned by undead Sith troopers. Yeah. It's amazing.
That's I think that's the role of Andor and Rogue One, is to reassert why we were scared of these things to begin with.
Yeah.
Because they all became very comical and disregardable. But Vader should be an absolute terror. A TIE fighter should be a freaking problem.
Yeah. It is.
Else why? Why are we running at all?
Anyways, I digress. Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, so I can remove 2 threat here. I can remove 1 threat here. Get that knocked out. I can do 2 damage here. I can do 3 damage here, which I don't want to do. I could do overkill with coup de grace on here over into the enemy. I can helicarrier you if you'd like. There's all sorts of things you can do.
Yeah. 1 second, please.
And in fact, you know what? I told myself I shouldn't double up on the tough. Unless, are you going to be in hero mode?
Yeah.
So I probably will go alter ego. I feel like that's where the money is on this. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give it back.
Keith Hodges, any chance you'll be doing more colors of the cosmic boards?
Yeah, we got some stuff in the works.
Yes, stay tuned.
For sure. All right, what's your turn looking like?
Are you done?
No, I'm like trying to make decisions,
So here's what I will do. I'm going to go get a card out of my deck, which I already did. I'm going to exhaust to get my visor. I'm going to flip to hero mode. I'm going to play my visor. So now I can shoot my beam with my eyeballs every turn without spending anything.
No money.
That's what this does. It provides the money to shoot the beam.
That's awesome.
And it gives the beam piercing and ranged.
Nice.
Whatever ranged means. I really don't even know. Do you know what ranged means?
I think you don't get retaliated.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's like you can shoot from a distance. It's ranged. Anyways, then I'm going to attach a thing here that says when I destroy it, I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I'll probably do that before I waste my time on everything else. But then, because you got to see what you're going to get. Then I'm going to attach a thing to Wolverine. Probably. No, probably not. Then I'm going to attack with Wolverine here and do 3 and take off the tough. I'm going to attack with Richter here to do 1, then do 1 to here and here, which will defeat him. I will draw 2 cards. And then, after I've drawn those cards, I'm going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme, get a tactic back from over here. I'm going to play a Nightcrawler. I'm going to attach a thing to Nightcrawler. He will thwart for 3 as well. And probably some more. I don't know what I'm going to draw, so there's more stuff coming too. But I'm in full Scott Summers action.
Yeah, you're rocking it now. You're rocking it. Okay. So in what world are you killing this? Basically, Angel can do 1 thwart here, and I can get an ally.
I can definitely
probably going to kill that. I'll probably kill this anyway.
And I can definitely kill that if
Let's start here then. So Angel's going to go in for mutants at the mall. When defeated, the first player, that's me.
Hey, you get Jubilee.
Search the encounter deck and discard power for a Sentinel minion and reveal it. Flip this card, put Jubilee into play. Okay.
What's it do? Can we see?
We don't know yet. Hold on, let's get this Sentinel mark. We have to search the encounter deck and just for a Sentinel minion. So we should probably search the discard pile, right? I don't know. Do we want more in the deck or more in the...
I don't know.
And what do we do? Put it into play? Where did that go?
Chris Gilbert, welcome to the stream.
Reveal
Recently played our first few games of Marvel Champions over the weekend. Loving it so far. Do later sets have any campaign mechanisms similar to Arkham, evolving story or deck improvements, etc.? Yeah, all the campaigns do that loosely. None of them do the campaign nearly as well as Arkham, but that's because Arkham is built to do that. It just depends on the flavor, but this is a good example of we have these commander decks that change over time. The Guardians one was rough, but still they had the market you could buy stuff on. The Rise Red Skull, I feel like there were cards you could get throughout the campaign.
Tell me this, Zach, since you're the rules guy. Search for a Sentinel minion and reveal it. If I reveal Sentinel Mark II, and it says it gains Surge, does it surge at this point?
No idea.
Or is Surge a function of the phase where you're actually drawing encounter cards?
I do not know the answer to that. We're going to have to ask our friends at home.
All right,
and all across the world, apparently.
So assuming that that is not the case, let's see. So if it cancels the Surge, then he's coming in for sure. Otherwise, we'll get...
Igor says it surges.
It surges. Okay, well,
I trust Igor.
That's good, though. That tracks with the rules.
Long time listener.
Toughness is something that you're very equipped to deal with, yeah?
I can get rid of tough in every area code imaginable. Especially 3 health stuff. It's like the perfect... Like that guy.
Sentinel Mark III.
What's it say when revealed? It's not being revealed, though.
It is being revealed.
Oh, my God.
Search the encounter deck and discard pile for energy barrier. I'm going to start with the deck. Just
+2 attack and tough. He's already tough. Cool.
Yeah, nobody cares because he's already tough. Boom,
Easy peasy.
Boom, 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 boom. And wait, there's only one energy barrier out, right? You already have an energy barrier.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. You kidding me? Okay, there's only one energy barrier. I can't get one. Does it say anything bad? No. So I'm going to double check that's true.
It doesn't. Even if you could get it, it wouldn't matter.
Okay, it's gone. Understood. Okay. So that happened, but we do get Jubilee. That brings me back. Victory -1. Why is Jubilee?
That's if she leaves play.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't let her die.
She'd have to go to the victory display for that to matter.
I feel like a real X-Man. Hey, make sure Jubilee doesn't die, would you?
Jubilee at all costs.
The first player controls Jubilee. She does not count against your ally limit. Exhaust, spend a lightning, deal 2 to an enemy.
Wow, she's so much more useful here.
Can I use a wild to spend a lightning?
Yeah.
You sure?
100%. Doesn't say printed, does it?
No.
You're good. Correct if I'm wrong, chat. That could also be a series.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat?
No, Zach is wrong on the rules.
Yeah, that's a classic series.
That's a million clips.
Let's use Jubilee, man. Let's use the power of aggression. I don't need that card. Let's do 2 here. Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, boom.
Yeah, Jubilee coming out swinging.
Just exhausted that you did, yeah.
Who said you're not
It's
awesome?
funny, I was seeing the Jubilee on the screen. I was like, we need to turn it sideways. And then I looked over and it was turned sideways already. Brain's a weird place, dude.
Boom, boom, boom. And then this guy's got tough, so we need to honor that, of course.
Chris Gilbert, Sentinels everywhere. This is the animated series from the 90s, yes.
It absolutely is. All these tough tokens are already on Colossus.
Someone's saying 2 energy barrier? What's an energy barrier?
They're supposed to... This is the only one I could find when I looked for the... there should be 2 energy barriers, says Daniel. Where would another one be? Did we move it out? It wouldn't be under the deck, right? It's probably just in there, and I probably just missed it.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm not the only one that doesn't find
literally
stuff.
looked twice. That's terrifying.
It's tough because the names are over on the side. I miss the upgrades a lot. I've learned that lesson the hard way.
Okay, you got an energy barrier.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to keep going. Does it help to get this down to 2, or should I just go for the main?
I would go for the main, but don't leave me a 3 for somewhere. It can be here. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Just 3 somewhere.
We'll go for the main on 2 here. Then we'll use Helicarrier and Deft Focus.
Then I would love to. He's saying if you guys should use the 90s intro theme as part of the intro to this series. I would love to. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. 2, at worst, it would get flagged and the video would get taken down from YouTube.
That's right. We couldn't even show that wrestling clip.
Lex Luger coming in.
Yeah.
Crazy. American Bash or Fall. It's a Great American Bash, right?
Great American Bash.
The total package.
He was a total package, honestly.
Dude was ripped.
Okay, I've got another organic steel out. I'm holding on to this card. This card's going to be, I'm going to be in hero mode whenever we go to the attackies. So just be ready for that. And all of these are done, and you're going to take care of these big baddies in front of us, and we're feeling good.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Scott Summers is going to exhaust to get rid of this lost visor, meaning he's going to find his visor. Okay. Then let's exhaust this. We're going to heal. Oh, Wolverine heals at the start of my turn 1. We'll go ahead and clear 1.
This is crazy. You get to have a little Wolvie army.
Actually, you know what? We'll leave it. No,
But-
we'll remove it.
What about Dust?
Well, they each have +1 health as well. Just don't forget that
Yeah.
from this thing.
Schminder's correct. This says, what a turn, Colossus is bonkers.
Yeah.
Schminder, you are 100% right about that.
Colossus being bonkers.
It's actually pretty crazy. Yeah.
Let's attach a priority target. Actually, let's do it here. Easier.
Nice.
I'm going to play my Ruby Quartz Visor.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And again, yellow the primary there.
We're going to pay 2. And then I'm going to use this resource to fire my beam here for 3 with piercing. So it'll destroy it. This will go away. I'll draw 2.
Now, Cyclops is bringing the party.
Then I will play a Nightcrawler, pitching a band together. I have 3 allies, so it's 3 resources.
Can you have an additional ally somehow?
Yes. No?
But how?
Maybe I can't. Hold on. We will get rid of 1 first.
I wonder if
There was something that I was reading that said that. I think I got rid of it.
I wonder if it still works if you override an ally. If they count for the resource, but then they go away during the override process.
That's a good question.
What's up, since 1994? Have we checked out the new Arkham Horror LCG expansion? Is Scarlet Keys out yet? No.
The player cards are.
Did the Investigator one finally release?
Yes.
It's hard. Honestly, it's hard for me to keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah, it is a lot.
We have not checked out the Investigator side. We'll definitely be checking out the campaign side with the Investigator side once all of that transpires. I saw some previews from it, and it looked tantalizing.
Let's attach a...
Why don't you kill Dust already? Just get that over with. Who cares about double consequential if you're going to go out anyway, you know?
I understand that. Let's attach... I don't know what's more worth it. No, Wolverine first. Attacking here. Removes top, does 3. Takes 2. Then we'll attack here.
Dust.
Defeat this. Do we know if me overriding an ally still lets me count the ally?
She takes 2 consequential for that. Is that correct?
That's if I do the interrupt, right? Or do I have to? It's not forced.
Oh, okay. You can just choose it. Okay.
So I want to play Nightcrawler using this. Either I can. I'm not going to use this anyway, so I reduce and play it. So I don't really care how the ruling works. And I'm going to actually get rid of Dust.
I would say that Dust is still in play because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
It doesn't end up mattering for this moment in time. Then I'm going to attach a Danger Room training to Nightcrawler.
Now shut the front door. I mean, Cyclops is getting some play here too.
Yeah. I'm going to thwart for 3.
You do generate resources before they enter play.
Cool.
Boom.
I'm going to thwart for 3
Thank you, Igor.
here. Now the question is, do I want to clear it now? Because we're going to get a Magneto.
This one doesn't count towards the limit. I'm going to guess Magneto also doesn't count towards the limit.
Is Magneto a friend?
It says enemy of my enemy. So if you complete the phrase, what does it mean?
Then they're my friend.
That's right.
Yeah, Richter is going to go ahead
But that could be Magneto tricks, too.
Let's see. Here he comes, Magneto. Eric.
Are you supposed to do something bad first? Or is it just Magneto?
What if you control the top card of the Future Past deck in the encounter deck? Let me get the Future Past deck.
Is that what these are?
No. That's the allies that we're assigned. The Future Past is where we got Nimrod.
Mm-hmm. They're like weird, particularly bad things?
They're like time traveling bad things. It's an X-Men thing.
Got it.
So shuffle that in.
What's up, Laura Slaughter? Are you excited for the X-Men animated sequel, X-Men 97, coming to Disney+?
Yeah, I'll check it out. So let me get Magneto.
Can we be excited about things anymore?
I don't. I wait to get excited.
Especially when it's just like, I get excited about new things. I think it's tough to get excited about regurgitation. Hey, we did this thing that you all loved. Let's do it again.
Well, at least it's like just a continuation.
Yeah.
But I hope it's good.
I hope it's good. Well, Star Wars was a continuation, right?
Mm-hmm. Magneto, on that note, 2 thwart, 3 attack, 5 health, victory 1. So if he gets defeated, what happens? How do we get the victory?
I think we have to kill him.
The first player controls Magneto, does not count against the limit. After Magneto attacks and defeats a Sentinel minion, heal the damage for Magneto.
So Magneto's not into the Sentinels either, which is why...
Enemy of my enemy.
Wait, so now he doesn't get to do anything on my turn.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to play Tactical Brilliance.
That's a bummer.
Remove 3 threat from a scheme. And then put a tactic from here into my hand.
Super brilliant.
Could have done this one better. We're going to get this...
You know, turns kind of unravel more than they do strategically. I don't know. Point A to point B.
We're going to put a practice defense on him.
-1 attack. Clever.
Yeah. All right. End of turn.
All right, draw up. 2,
like a
3, 4, 5, 6.
Could have played that card first. Attach that to the other enemy. Drawn 2 extra cards. Just makes
so you're saying there is a ceiling that you've yet reached for Cyclops.
I am not even approaching that ceiling.
The ceiling hasn't even been. You ain't even looking at it. I mean, we're at the point now though where it's just like, you know what? Can we lose?
Well, I'm waiting to see it.
I'm built like a bodybuilder over. I mean, I'm
2 threat. You're a Colossus.
I've got 5 money every turn for free.
It's good value.
5.
Yeah. Look, we're rolling.
That's insane. Okay, you added the stuff to the stuff, yeah?
Added stuff, yep.
Okay.
Now he's gonna do stuff.
Now this is interesting. So he's wait, this is yours, right? No, wait, I keep this. Is that right? That's right. It's at the end of their turn.
You still have it.
So when the villain activates, I'm going to play Armor Up. Alter Ego Interrupt. When the villain activates, change to hero form. Now, question for you, Zach, as the rules guy. Is the villain activating and scheming, and is the scheme locked in before I become a hero?
I think he's now attacking you.
You think that's true?
That card doesn't work anything like I expect if he's not.
He's not suddenly now attacking
Just
me.
given your hero and your ability, like you turn into metal and he's punching you instead.
Yeah. Okay, let's just assume that's the case.
If not, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, it would be too. Oh, and I needed to shuffle.
You know what's wild? When I'm the first player, if I get these 2 allies, that one card I have that pitches for each ally would give me 5 resources.
Really?
Like if these things are over here, I have 5 allies in play.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's like 5 money. Here's a mansion for free, I guess.
Yeah,
is there even a 5? There is a 5-cost leadership card, right?
Talking about the game. Talking about the game scaling up. All right, he now attacks. Attacking for 2. I can block that with Magneto. He's -1. He's a 1. He's a 1. I've got Organic Steel. I'll take it. 2 or 1 plus 2. Lose a tough. Organic Steel a tough.
Everyone in chat saying he attacks.
Yeah. Comes back, and I draw a card.
That seems all right.
It's so stupid. I don't understand how I'm so strong.
He's gonna attack me for 1 plus 0. I'll take 1. Puny Sentinel. All right, let me get our bad cards.
Bad cards. Me first. You second.
Apparently, the card has a cap. It can only regenerate 3 resources. Good for them.
What, the ally card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Mutant detected. I can either place the top card of my deck under Operation 0, or the villain and each minion engaged with me attacks me. I will take that choice. He attacks me. I lose a tough. I gain it back. And I draw a card.
What?
Here we can reveal this for posterity.
My bad card. Advance. He's a scheming. 2+1 adds 3.
Just shy.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to us.
Yeah, back to us. Step by step.
Wolverine heals 1. Well.
Good morning, David Whitfield. What is up? What, you got anything to do over there? Oh, these are yours now, eh?
Ah, yeah, cool.
Okay, what am I doing? Are there any enemies? There's none.
No, we're just punching.
Minions. Now it's just like a complete slaughter, right? The board is open. The queen is exposed.
How much health you got? 18?
18. I mean, that's not even...
Okay. Let's play a danger room.
This goes away, right? Temporary.
Let's just do it.
Any other temporary things? We need to do a temporary check. Get this out of here.
I need more cards.
Scott Crazy correctly saying Wolverine hitting that value down. My gosh, Zach, how many cards do you have out?
I know, it's really insane. I'm going to use this to use my... Oh, I have to have an upgrade on. Hold on. Doesn't work. Oh, no.
Can't you go get one?
Only an alter ego.
Oh, no. You can't do anything.
I mean, I can do some things, just not as much as you want. Nightcrawler is going to thwart for 3 on the main scheme.
Okay.
Cyclops is going to thwart for 2 on the main scheme.
Okay.
Wolverine is going to punch for 3. Magneto is going to punch for 3. Jubilee, I'm going to discard and... are you going to confuse him? Is that a thing you're going to do?
I will not be confusing. I can stun. Probably will.
Okay. I declare bankruptcy. Hold on.
David Whitfield took our challenge, talking about Captain Marvel not being anything compared to Colossus. Beat Sabretooth in 3 turns.
Wow. Wowie.
So she still got it.
Let's discard to trigger this and do 2 damage. And then I'm going to flip down to Scott. Should have done this differently. I'll trigger my ability and see what's left. Here, I guess. Let's see what we're going to get.
What are you doing over there? I keep hearing what's going on.
Yeah, I went down to alter ego.
Make me excited about your Cyclops.
It's really not
Cyclopean energy.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, but it's fun. Let's heal 1 from Scott.
Do you need a money? Would that make your life easier?
I need something to do with all my money.
Oh, right. That's a different kind of problem.
Yeah. Over to you.
How many cards you got?
3.
Oh.
Yeah. I started with an energy and a strength in hand as well.
That's nice.
And then I had 0 cost things and then things I can't play without an upgrade. So next turn though.
Somebody needs to talk to the deck builder.
I know, I was asking for help.
Let's play Helicarrier. And then let's use Titanium Muscles to generate 2 money. And a -1 is going to drop kick. 4 damage to an enemy and a stun. And I'm going to draw a card from that. Okay. Then, since we just want to keep working these Hulk cards, let's play a Hulk with a Genius.
Oh, no.
Let's play a combat training here with a Strength.
Hard the cards, man.
Let's go X-Jet. Discard 2 for a Shadow Cat.
You want to swing a Hulk first?
No. I want to believe in Hulk. That's the key to this game, man. Don't you understand?
We also need a series that is how often we attack with Hulk and immediately flip just a mental.
Wait. Okay, let's swing with Hulk.
Okay.
Well, really, we should swing with Angel, I suppose, first.
That would be smart.
All right, Angel 2 up. Thank you for playing Angel.
Yeah.
Of course, Hulk's going to hit a fist. It's going to be fun.
Easy. It's basically free.
And then let's swing
let's do the 3 first. He's down to 1. All right.
Swing with Hulk on Sentinel, and bada boom, 2 additional damage.
Oh my goodness! Hulk sending us to next stage.
He can't even make the most value out of that.
Sentinel stage 2. Steady. What's steady mean?
You gotta have 2 statuses on them for it to matter.
All right. Well,
So he's not
steady,
stunned anymore. So
and
that's
he's
fun.
tough. And he has 36 health. Yeah. Yep.
Can you get rid of that? Get rid of that tough with your beam or something?
Too late.
My gosh.
Next round.
All right. So then let's X-Jet, discard, Shadow Cat.
Whoosh.
Let's just start rolling. You know, it's time.
Yeah, just start swinging.
Let's just Shadow Cat to knock off the tough there.
Yeah, it's gone.
And then let's have Colossus swing in for 4 titanium plus combat training.
Whoosh.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
That's it. And from the rest, from this point on, Zach, we are
Winning.
just cruising. Four cards. Oh, and it's all the great ones. I mean, it's just the hits, man. It's just the hits.
Wow.
Okay, then we do adding the threat. We're gonna add 2 here. Then we've got the attacking us phase of this game. So
He's scheming.
looks like he's scheming against you.
2 plus 2, 4. He's going to 9.
Ooh-wee. And then against Colossus, well, we won't declare any blocks, and we'll get +1, knock a tough off. Put it back on with Organic Steel, draw a card. Understood. Okay, then we go to the bad cards. 1 to you, 1 to me.
Shadows of the
Villain
past.
has a win revealed. Hold on.
Ah.
The first player searches the encounter deck for a copy of Abduction Protocols and puts it into play.
Put these back. Abduction protocols.
Thank you, Daniel. That's what we need. We need somebody in the background just always saying, like, there's a win revealed. You
Win-
jokers.
Comes in with 2 threat, plus 2 for each player, so 6 total. The player defeated this game takes 1 random set aside captive ally and puts it into play under their control.
Now, is it going to say for every captive ally you end the game with, you get to take with you?
Probably. We have a mission to save the X-Men.
Sean Connery, Professor X's.
It does kind of sound like both of those, right? It sounds a little like for both of them.
It does. Captain Jabimbo.
All right. Now we get our bad cards, right?
That's right.
I didn't already reveal one.
I don't think so.
All right. Bastion's Machinations. Victory 1. Amplify 1.
An extra encounter card, what does that mean?
What?
Deal each other player a face down encounter card. Is that me? When revealed, do the thing. Is that the first
I
player?
reveal.
And then, yeah, I get a face down
You
one.
get that.
And then you get that one.
Then I get this. Gauntlet Beam. Touch the villain. +1 attack. His attacks have ranged and piercing.
Assault. The villain attacks me.
Ranged and piercing.
Excuse me.
He has ranged and piercing. You know what that means?
I'm blocking with Shadowcat. I'm putting one on the Barbie.
Well, there's probably a higher or lower value target I can block with.
Sure, anything you want to get rid of something? Like Magneto? He'd victory 1.
I can spend a lightning and return Nightcrawler to my hand.
There you go. That's sick. In fact, I could give you the X-Jet for that.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
You want that?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, that's so cool. Nightcrawler,
Yeah,
he just disappears.
He just goes into the jet.
So I'll block with Nightcrawler. We'll get the boosty boost. +2. He'll disappear. Back in my hand.
That's awesome. And then I've got my last card, which is this thing. Bastion's Machinations, victory 1. Each player places the top 9 cards of their deck face down under here, which is going to get me another...
Here's a question.
Only one.
If it's the last card of my deck, we're done,
It's
right?
only one, but we do get more cards.
Oh my goodness.
We do get more cards.
That's free 99. I was nervous because my Scott ability only triggers on things in my deck. And I need a deck.
There's no way you shuffle up and then keep going, right? There's no way.
And I've already revealed, so I don't do this card, right? Or do we reveal all in this phase? Which one is it? Do you know?
Hold on. Your identity does not have the X-Men trait. I can't jet you.
Oh, no.
Because you're an alter ego.
All right, I have to spend a lightning that'll now
spend one from
over
hand.
here.
Can I do it? Or is it
No,
only...
it's me. It's okay. We'll shuffle that card back in my deck.
Okay, fine. Acceptable. Igor says it's 9 cards each, but like how can it? The top of my deck only has 1 card.
Igor says this is not discarding, so we'll just do it.
Wait, there's a difference between discarding and placing under?
I mean, there's a difference between a lot of things in this game.
Why?
All right, there's mine. Okay.
Hey, what's going on now? We just put 9 cards there.
Yeah, but then when we defeat this,
We get them all.
they go discarded, I guess. But it's victory 1. That's the most important part.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how I feel about that. I disagree with that. All right, and then we keep going to the encounter cards because now we ran out of deck, so we get them and we have to keep resolving until they're all gone.
And if I've already resolved mine, I still come back to me.
Keep coming, yeah.
Assault Surge.
The queue must be empty, you know.
Learning AI attached to the villain.
Wait, how is this? Why is this surge?
Because I'm on
Oh, right.
+1 thwart. Look at that. And retaliate 1. Thank goodness we saw these late.
Yeah, right? That would have been devastating. Relentless Robot. Each player engaged with a Sentinel cannot thwart this scheme. That's going to be pointless. We killed them all.
Dumb
Idiots.
robots.
As Igor saying, it's just one of those things with the rules. Just one of those things.
I don't like those things.
Just one of those things.
Don't you see?
Discarding, revealing, etc. Okay. Have we done all the things required of us to validate this victory?
You're first.
We're going to do 32? Is that what we have to do?
That is.
Or is there additional kind of like...
I think it's 32. Although, we could potentially rescue another X-Men and we could get our cards back, you know? And get a victory. Just for what it's worth.
For what it's worth. Yeah. For what it's worth. Okay.
Oh, that's a future past. When you defeat something from the future past, you mark it in the campaign log and you don't have to play against it again.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll keep being in the deck.
Okay. Plus Surge is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Let me see how much damage I've got. 3, 6, 11, 17, 19,
4.
got like 23-ish.
I'm at about 20.
Well, we got some to spare. So whatever you spare, I can thwart to try to get us victory and allies and stuff.
Okay. I've got more than that on the board here too, so.
Yeah.
Let's start then. I've got well more than that. Goodness gracious. What is up with this game?
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
Interestingly, I'm probably going to search out the thing that lets me, every time we do damage, we do an extra damage to him. The upgrade. But I can't play it until after you've done your stuff. So if you have anything you can do after it's my turn,
I can do this after your turn.
it'll do extra damage on my turn.
I can't do this after. I can't do this after. And I'm ultimately going to be losing. I don't think I'm going to be able to play to that.
Igor was saying, I would say it's best to remove all you can and control the board before going for the kill.
All right, let's start here. Let's go Titanium Muscles, generate 2 money. To play a Steel Fist, deal 5, discard a Tough, stun and confuse.
27 to go. Start that counter.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. So I'm gonna get rid of everything I need to discard.
Oh, we have the coup de grace too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and use mine. Or we can keep it in the game, I guess. Do we get it back next turn if we don't use it?
I don't think so.
It just goes back into the random stack you could maybe get.
I think it just goes away because it encourages you to use it. Remember that?
Yeah. Okay, let's use them.
Yeah, I think you just use it.
All right, let's go Colossus, swinging in for 4, 5, 6, 7 with coup de grace.
We are down to 22. 22. Alert.
But wait, I'm going to play Maid of Rage to get +6.
Oh my goodness.
And draw a card.
We're down to 16. Alert. End game approaching. Oh, he has Retaliate 1, just so you're aware.
I'll take 1. Wait, is this Maid of Rage get retaliated here? This would get retaliate. So is there a way to do that where I don't lose a tough status token? I guess that's the ultimate question, right? So if my first attack stuns and confuses, he retaliates 1. How do I get rid of retaliate 1?
3 physical. No, 3 mental. I know you're not a brain guy.
Because that would remove 6 damage from me because I would not be able to get rid of a tough status token.
Bummer.
I guess we'll just accept it. I can't be made of rage. Okay. So I'm retaliated, and he's stunned and confused.
So double stunned.
Yeah.
Singularly confused.
Yeah. So he's actually stunned.
No, he's not confused.
He's not confused. Okay. So all of my tough is gone on that tasty number there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Okay.
You gonna go and YOLO that Hulk just so we can see what happens?
You know, it's worth it in the grand scheme of things, isn't it?
You're not gonna murder anything of mine, so I'm okay with it.
All right, let's go
3 first because we just get the value.
3 first and the gimmies.
Come on! Oh, it's a wild.
A little bit of everything.
Okay, 2 more damage. 1 to everything. Cool.
Right.
Great. And then
you got 1 on
Hulk.
that thing on Sentinel, and then Hulk's gone.
1 more here, yeah. Down to 10.
Yeah, I need those power progressions. I gotta get out of here, if I'm gonna play that game.
Alert.
10. All right, let's do a deft focus to play a limitless stamina. Ready my hero. Nice. Very climactic.
Nailed it.
Let's swing for 4 on Sentinel.
We are down to 6. We'll see if I can clear these schemes.
Let's pay 1 for a limitless stamina.
Oh my goodness.
Swing again for 4.
Down to 2.
I'll take a couple of retaliates.
Don't punch him.
All right, don't punch. Don't punch. Then we'll do. How about another limitless stamina? Who could ask for it?
Wow. If I had been going first this turn, I just the last card of my deck I drew the I'm always first card.
Yeah.
But if I'd been going first this turn, every time you did damage there would have been +1 damage.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on the thwart side of this and give you 2 money.
Great.
Yeah, I could do a lot more damage. Nobody wants that. So let's do 2 thwart on what, this guy probably?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Take it to 4.
Got those 2. Oh, I put them here.
Is that your favorite?
I got them here. I was like, I just put those out.
We took the 6 off from the rage thing, right? Did you put the 6 back on? From the thing I couldn't play?
Don't know.
Don't remember? We can just say you didn't.
Yeah. Let's give ourselves a challenge.
And then, do you need this money?
I will. At some point.
Okay. So I can put this back on and I can swing for 4. If you don't need the money,
sure,
I
go
can
ahead.
swing for 9.
Just swing for 4.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Done. Then you have the cash. And then Shadow Cat. Let's get Shadow Cat out of here. 2 thwart.
Yep.
Good with that. She go.
All right.
All right, you got 2 floaters.
Trigger this ability. Let's go get an upgrade.
So now it's just a kind of a, clean up on aisle whatever. Yeah, all the retaliates, etc. I've got 14 health. We assume the game ends here, right?
Yeah. One way or another. Exploit weakness.
One way or another. I'm on fine.
Wolverine heals 1. We'll use this to heal Wolverine again.
Let me read my cards.
Yeah, seriously. Let's flip here. I've got 2 allies that count against me here.
I can X-Jet for Jubilee if you need it, for 2 damage.
There's a smart way to do this.
That is so true.
Alright, let's...
So true. And this random ally, do you think it comes under the first player?
No, it's whoever defeats it.
Okay, so then that might also give you... It also take up some room.
Let's...
What's up, Goblin Reserve? Good to see you in the chat there.
Let's play Tactical Brilliance.
Let's
remove 3 here.
Brilliant indeed.
Then let's...
I can shift 2 to this too if that's better for you.
It's a really fine. Let's play...
I can't believe how many
before
cards you've got out there.
Let's play Phoenix. And I had this card and discard before. So that comes back. And then
you flip up. Then
after
you
you play
Tactical
I'm
Brilliance.
gonna trigger this. Danger Room. Exhaust Danger Room, search my deck, discard part for a train upgrade and attach it to an ally. So then I'm gonna get Danger Training Room. Attached, she gets +1 to her stats.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna flip up.
Tactical
Then
Brilliance.
I'm gonna use this to remove here. We're gonna get a random ally. Victory 2.
How are we doing today, Goblin? We're doing great. We're just cruising through. Ready? It's Cannonball. Cannonball!
-1 consequential damage after he attacks and defeats a minion. Well, that's not gonna be super useful, but it's okay.
Cannonball's all face there, no body.
Let's
I guess that makes sense.
thwart for 2.
Cannonball. Wait, does he have to replace one of your things? He does.
Oh,
He doesn't count. So use Richter first or something before you clear it.
Or we will punch for 1 and retaliate off the board.
Consequential off the board. Yeah, retaliate off the board. Yeah.
And we'll get a cannonball.
You got 2 floaters here too. Don't forget.
Yeah,
that.
well,
Money.
I did forget about that, honestly. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Then we will thwart with Cyclops here. Clear this. Victory. We get our cards back.
He thwarts for 4?
2. There were 2 left.
Oh, great. Can you spend this money or what?
No, I can't. I mean, go ahead and give me 1. I'll play Field Commander. I don't last
Oh, yeah,
turn.
great. Just a little pity expense.
And then I'm gonna punch with Wolverine and defeat him.
Did we do all the things then?
We cleared the 2 things that matter, and then we punched them off the board.
Great. Easy peasy, man.
Let's read what happens. Victory! If the enemy of my enemy side scheme was defeated, record it in your campaign log.
Oh, that's me. Hold on. Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Record each future past card in the victory display from the campaign. Add each future past card found in the encounter deck discard pile and play the campaign log. So we need to write down Bastion's Machinations was defeated.
Okay. As well as Enemy of My Enemy.
As well as Enemy of My Enemy, yep. And then Nimrod is still in the campaign deck.
That's right. He's not defeated because he's impossible.
Remove each roll, upgrade the... Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't know that. Each roll, upgrade that began the game and play from the campaign. If Jubilee is in play,
yes,
record that in the campaign log.
Oh, gosh, I'm back. Jubilee in play?
Yep. Record the name of each captive ally that entered play in the campaign log.
That's right.
Cannonball and...
Magneto?
No. Richter.
It says is in play currently or entered play?
Entered.
Oh, wow, that's lucky for us. That's very fortunate for us.
And that's it.
I think we did good.
I think it went really well.
I think we did this well.
These decks, honestly, I did not do it very well at all. There were a lot of moments where I recognized later that I could have done something very powerful. And Cyclops is that kind of hero
Cyclops.
where because he can tutor on his alter ego ability to go get those upgrades, you have access to so many cards you're not actually seeing.
Yeah, you kind of have to know the deck really well.
Yeah.
Anytime you have those tutor heroes, it's like that.
Yeah, I went down to Scott Summers at one point. That's when I realized I searched because I used his ability. It's like, oh, I have one of those left that I could attach and let someone draw two. And I had defeated a minion that I could have easily just left with like 1 or 2 health.
Yeah.
Which turns into 2 extra cards for you, which is like crazy value.
It feels like Cyclops has a lot of play up top where you can be really good with Cyclops.
Which I like.
That's very tantalizing.
I do like that a lot.
Meantime, Colossus just hits you in the face with value. It is disgusting, Zach.
It felt...
I feel dirty.
It
felt
felt
like Doctor Strange.
Unfair.
Yeah.
But we'll take it.
I mean, yeah, we'll take it. But like, this is the kind of hero I would bring into a heroic...
Do you want to see the card that got cast?
Situation. Yeah, what is it?
Armor Up.
That's pretty good. Yeah, like he's at a scale. He's at a certain scale here.
You may tell you what the scale. It's easy to
value. It's called
beyond value.
Dollars in, effect out.
It's called status tokens.
Yeah.
Status tokens are so in both hero versions and putting them on the villain.
Yeah.
Crazy value.
Every time you lose a status or a tough token, you draw a card.
Which is crazier because
that just doesn't make any sense. And then he uses them.
You're getting upside from the tough, and then you're getting further upside from the fact that you had the tough.
Yeah, it's really, the synergy is so baked in, it's insane.
It reminds me of the hero ability on Briar originally, where like
Fab?
The better your offense went, the better your defense will be.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a second.
Like, it's playing both sides of the fence, man.
Yeah, because if you don't have tough, though, everything's horrible because you're taking damage and not getting the card draw.
Yeah, true. And there was a moment there at the end where I didn't have tough and I couldn't do it. Like, Retaliate's pretty bad. Mm-hmm. And Piercing is really bad.
Interesting.
For me. All right, what do you think, man? How you feeling?
Hey, since 1994, nice job on the Arkham deck building videos. I learned a lot from it. Thank you.
Yeah, great.
I'm glad to hear that.
Compare and contrast with Groot. No joke, Schmendrix. Oh,
Who?
My gosh. There's some real...
How am I feeling? Yeah, how are we feeling?
Swing and a miss. I could go for one more, and let's just get it done.
All right.
We can get this series done.
We have done the pivot.
Yes. What's next? Let's keep going. All right, hold on. Take a break. All right.
Is this smoothie time?
Let's get some water. Get a smoothie, get a charcuterie board, get a cocktail.
I'm halfway between ordering smoothies and charcuterie, but I'd lean smoothie.
Smooth. We should do... What if we started a business that was smoothie charcuterie boards? You have little like piles of smoothies in various places and some nuts.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie boards with smoothies and koozies.
Smoothootery. I mean, there's a million ideas here.
Oh, man.
Genius. Yeah, I mean, I would go smoothie over charcuterie, but water's also fine. Yeah. Got some tabbouleh in there if you want it.
I would think about coffee. I don't know what I would do.
Bryce, you need anything? No? Bryce says no.
All right. I'm going to do my best accent here.
Oh, here we go.
I can't do it.
Where's your water?
I can't do it. I just took a drink of it.
Oh, good.
I just took a drink of it.
Going from encouraging water consumption to enforcing water consumption.
It's a natural step. I mean, it's the problem with the
Problem with X-Men.
What are they called? The Discord. Wachovia. No, what's it called?
It's rare that I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
You haven't seen the Marvel movies. It's the things they're trying to sign to start the Civil War. I don't know the name of it. Anyways.
Accords?
Accords, yes.
Oh, that's just a general thing then.
But it's something. There's like the what?
The Wachovia Accords?
Is it
Wakanda Accords? I don't know. I mean,
Sokovia.
Sokovia Accords.
I think that was the city that got lifted in the air and dropped. Anyways.
Compelling.
Sentinels show up. And are we about to fight Magneto? No way. Also, hold the phone. Look at the Cyclops. Can we top down this? Look at this thing.
Yeah.
I just want to show. This is the coolest looking Cyclops I've ever seen. You'll immediately understand it. Yeah. Look at this guy. Hold on. Front.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the black and gold Cyclops.
It's so cool.
What's it? Why did he change his clothes like that? He wasn't like that in the original paintings, was he?
I guess they were dirty.
I guess they do need to change every now and again. How many outfits do you think they gotta have to stay fresh?
I don't know.
Sabretooth probably needs 20 a day.
Anyways.
I want to shout out Brad Strom here. First time I've been able to watch in a while. We have a week off, and I just texted a few X-Men in preparation for the campaign tomorrow. Thank you so much for the subscription service. Thank you, Brad. Of course, anybody looking to get future campaign expansions can do that automatically.
And hero packs.
Through our subscription service. And hero packs and scenario packs.
The next release is scheduled. It's Wolverine and Storm packs.
Oh, cool.
With a scenario pack at the same time.
That's the new thing.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff all at once.
Yeah. Pretty soon it'll be one box a year, and it'll have everything in it.
Interesting.
Mark me.
Mark me. All right. So it looks like we've got rescuing kids from the Sentinels. Magneto shows up. You X-Men have done well to protect our fellow mutants tonight. But this attack is just the first of many, unless we destroy the Sentinel production facility. Gambit. And you know where Dad is? Magneto says indeed.
And you know where Dad is?
Dat.
Oh, Dat. Okay, I thought he was being cool, like Daddy-O.
I can't do that. The Nolan's accent.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try. That's what I was going to try.
It's one of those accents where no matter how you do it, it's offensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I was going to try. Cyclops. See, he's willing to work with Magneto if he has to.
Can you please try to give me a Cajun accent right now? Just a little bit. A small one. Like maybe, can you just say like Tabasco or something? Or Gambit's here.
Sugar. Right? Come on, sugar.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the best you're getting. Cyclops says, so you want us to join forces with you and your brotherhood? And Magneto says, well, duh. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, Cyclops. The Sentinels are a threat to all of us. All right, Magneto, lead the way. Meanwhile, Magneto flies off. We have to walk over and get in the jet.
Yeah, lame.
Lame ones. What is this thing? All right, scenario 3. Hold on. Let's clean up.
Okay.
First things first.
First things first. What do we need? Separate this into a pile?
Yeah, we got to separate it all the right piles.
Also, Killswitch asking correctly, what is Project Wideawake? What was that even?
That's the
Sentinel Project.
Sentinel Project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they wide? Yeah, I guess they are wide awake, aren't they? Because robots never sleep.
Do we know that?
Yeah. Just like Russ never sleeps. Which, if you didn't know, is true.
That would make a certain amount of sense. And
then if we rust, we wouldn't ever have to sleep.
David Whitfield asking for an outrageous French Nolan's accent, please. I can't. I don't know how. I'd like to.
I think it's definitely doable, you know, it's like clip it out, you know, and then put the white text on the YouTube shorts.
Zach tries to talk with an accent.
Does New Orleans accent
poorly.
And then it gets shared and everybody's smashing all the buttons and
then we have 1 million followers all of a sudden.
And we actually, you know, we achieve our goals and objectives. And but I guess if you're not interested in that,
zero tolerance. Future past. He's gonna stay around. This goes here. All right, let's see these.
Where's your obligado? There it is. Yeah. All right, what do we do? Yeah.
1 second. All right, clean this up. Put that here.
I've got standard, I've got Sentinels, I've got Operation Zero Tolerance, and I've got our obligations.
The marauding Sentinels have been destroyed thanks in part to Magneto's surprise assistance. The Master of Magnetism reveals that he's discovered the secret location of the Sentinel factory and suggests he and the X-Men join forces to defeat their common foe. Angered and dismayed by the brazen attack against fellow mutants, the X-Men agree and follow Magneto to the factory. Villain deck, Master Mold 1 and Master Mold 2.
Cool.
Is... We're going to have to sleeve.
I like this a lot so far. This is meeting expectations for sure, right? It feels X-Men. You know, you remember how there was that conversation that was happening? I think Boggs kind of spearheaded it, basically saying like, once he like left FFG, and it was like, the game was pitched as a singular scenario. Choose 1, 2 to 4 people, or 1 to 4 people enter the fray. You fight an individual scenario, and that's it. Like that's how it was always supposed to be. And then it pivoted into campaign. I think under pressure of that's what we want. Like we want more stories here.
This needs to happen.
But then they had to kind of revolutionize the way that design was thinking. I think it was supposed to be more like Wrecking Crew, Green Goblin, and then it turned into a campaign game. And I think there's still some learning pains around that. There's a part of me that just wants to keep it non-campaign, having seen now the fullness
of it. Yeah, I kind of like the individual scenarios myself.
Yeah, but also this is like
this has been fun. Looks good.
It's just an excuse to play a bunch of scenarios in a row. I mean that's all it is.
Loosely tied together.
Yeah, just a little comic pain. It's fine.
Let's see. So Master Mold, Sentinels. We have that one again.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Zero Tolerance. Back again. Standard. Back again. Well, I had you do things for no reason.
You told me to do things.
The Master Mold scenario tells the story of a rogue Sentinel factory creating more robots to protect itself while it enacts its plan to subjugate humanity.
This is a classic plotline, actually.
To bring the story to life, Master Mold has a text. Does it have the text?
It has the text. It's like Arby's.
Yeah, forced interrupt. When Master Mold schemes against you, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded. Put that minion into play and engage with you. Do not give Master Mold a boost card for this activation. So instead of boost cards, it
makes a Sentinel.
The minion that enters play through this ability activates against you as normal after Master Mold's activation, so be careful how often you allow Master Mold to scheme. Additionally, main schemes 1B and 2B both have the text. Each Sentinel minion gains guard. This means you will need to defeat each Sentinel minion and engage with you before you can attack Master Mold directly. Setup. Shuffle each future past encounter card recorded in the campaign log in the encounter deck. That's Nimrod. If Jubilee is in the campaign log, put her into play.
Hot. Yeah. She's right over there. Boom.
Each captive ally recorded in the campaign log may be shuffled into any player's deck.
Cool. What do we got? What are the choices?
Cannonball. And one more. This one.
Which one do you like more? Do you like both of them?
Richter. Well, let's come back to that in a second.
Okay.
If enemy of my enemy is defeated, is checked. Each player takes one random upgrade from their rolls.
So we get an upgrade. What's happening now? I'll take...
Reveal Define the Prisoner's side scheme.
My random upgrade today will be... Let's do that one. Compassion. After you recover, heal 3 damage from among characters you control and draw a card. Well, that's just beautiful art, isn't it? It just makes you feel nice. Even though I never recover. So... That's...
Do me a favor. Yeah, you don't need to. Pick one of these.
That one.
Warcry. Hero resource. Generate 2 wild resources for an attack or defense event. Gain this tough status card and remove this from the game. It's pretty good. Reveal the... Can you find the Prisoner's side scheme? It might be in this thing. I'll sleeve these.
I don't see a Find the Prisoner side scheme in here.
It might be in there as well. Look at this thing.
Right there. Find the prisoners. Don't have one in here either. Let's double check though, because I've been here before. No, it is not in here.
It might be in here.
Late Night Game is saying, have we seen some of the campaigns created for the contest? So many more now to play. They're compiled in Hall of Heroes. Have not seen that. I that's the kind of place I would go if I felt exhausted with current content options. But we're still just barely making it through X-Men. But if you're like I love Marvel Champions, play it once a month, once a week kind of thing, those things would be great. Get together for 6-7 hours, play through a whole campaign.
Even if you're playing a couple scenarios a week, like at this point, I feel like we're only playing when new stuff comes out. But if we were playing every week, still.
Oh, we'd go deep into the well. Yeah. We'd go heroic. We'd go solo.
Yeah. All right. So find the prisoners. I'm gonna guess it is here. It's a campaign card.
This is gonna be a fun one. Do these go in the main deck?
There we go. There it is. Find the prisoners.
There it is.
Yeah.
When revealed, each player searches their deck for an ally and places it face down under here. Shuffle the top card of the Future Past deck into the encounter deck when this is defeated. Flip this card and reveal Rescue Captives. Oh, I actually probably shouldn't do that. Okay, so this starts out in play. Are we ready to start like actually getting some things going?
Yeah, we got to get an ally out that we attach to that.
Okay, so we do that now.
I'm gonna have Beast get captured.
Let's see. What do you want here? A cannonball's fine for me. That's a basic. This guy's fine as well. They're fine. I'm probably gonna capture them, no matter which one I get, if any. We wouldn't need to be metal plated.
Yeah, I'll take it right there.
Okay, I'll take cannonball. I like that. Cannonball. And then cannonball's gonna get captured.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, welcome to the team. You gone. Beautiful.
Okay. And then reading Master Mold, one scheme to attack Stalwart and Tough.
Okay, easy.
So two, Stalwart means two confused to get confused, or what does Stalwart mean?
Yeah, 2 of anything to get anything.
What was Steady?
Steady is you have to have 2 of the bad ones. Oh wait, you're talking about Stalwart. That's what you meant. That's what you said expressly. That's what you meant is what you said. I have no idea what Stalwart does.
What does Stalwart do? Anyways, when they scheme instead of boost card, did we get this card until we get a Sentinel?
Stalwart instead of Steady. What would Stalwart mean?
Mean to retaliate?
What would Stalwart mean? What are our options? We've got ranged.
Stalwart is can't be stunned or confused. How do you feel about that, Steven?
I will say nothing about it. Put the Magneto ally 172B into play under the first player's control.
Oh, man.
After you put it all away.
I actually had it right there. Where's the first player? Let me see. So you get Jubilee.
Great.
Is that right?
No, first player gets Jubilee.
That's so good. I start with 2 allies, but I draw the resource card that I get.
This is crazy. Each Sentinel minion gains guard, and each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion and put it into play engaged with them. So we're going to do that now. Find the prisoners is up. We have no when revealed on Master Mold, right?
Look at that. One band together in my opening hand. That is delightful.
That is delightful.
Also, I have Phoenix in my hand. When she was playing, put a Cyclops card in my hand. So if I mulligan
this is insane.
A Cyclops card, I'll get to put one back in my hand. Don't you see?
And you can just band together for a free blindfold.
If I use effective leadership to play Phoenix, then she gets +1 attack, +1 thwart. So this is literally, this pays for her. She gets +1 attack and thwart until the end of the phase, and then I get a card back. Let's go and get rid of this.
Cool.
0 cost cards. They're my favorite, especially when they draw me 2 cards when I defeat the minions that we're gonna have.
Wait, why did you get rid of Blindfold? Don't you need to play an ally to get 3 out of that card? Or are you gonna play Phoenix and generate 3 for something?
I was gonna... When I play Phoenix, this only counts 2 people, right?
Yeah, but can't you play Blindfold first and then use this to play Phoenix for free?
Yes, but I would have to play Blindfold and pay for Blindfold, and I don't have the cards to do that.
Weak.
Yeah.
You do have effective leadership. It's right there.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to discard until we get Sentinels. And then do they go back in? Ooh, that's a big dad.
Sentinel Mark 8.
It's just crazy. They're still called Mark. Oh, there's another one. Wow, these are big boys.
After the Sentinel engages you, attach the topmost Sentinel attachment from the discard pile of this menu.
Is this happening now?
I think so.
Is he engaging us?
I mean, I think that's very engaging. Don't you think?
Hold on. Winter Veil. Each player discards cards from the counter until they discard a Sentinel minion. So you do that. And then this is the top of the thing. Okay. And so that guy gets a stun beam. And then there's nothing here. I don't have the topmost Sentinel attachment.
Well, he's got to go.
Okay. The end. Okay, we put into play engage with them. Then they get the stun beam, and then I've got my cards.
All right.
And then we've got a Sentinel Mark 8. All right, Yahtzee. I'll mark this. I think that might matter. Let's play scenario number 3.
That comes in with 2 threats.
Second on the day. Colossus and Cyclops.
6. Do you think we're going to get those allies when we reverse scale?
No, we're not. They go right to the discard pile.
Says that they stay under it.
No, they do, don't they? Probably do. Focus. Fray. Stamina. Bulletproof. Steel Fist. So Stalwart. So this is kind of dead now. And Dropkick. My stun lock. That's still this, and this is still that. And then I will get an Organic Steel. So sure. Let's play the Deft. We'll play a Steel Fist there. It's still 2 for 5. It's not a terrible exchange. I don't discard the tough here. Bulletproof. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could stun and confuse the Sentinel Mark 8.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you're just saying the same.
Are you, do you think you're going to defeat that guy this turn?
This guy? Oh, then I need to go get Organic Steel. Organic Steel. I think so. Yeah, and I think I need to. Let me see. Let me work out this turn.
Because I can attach something that lets you draw 2 if you do.
That's very encouraging.
Very motivational.
To make that happen.
I'm on it.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yay.
Trigger my ability.
Yeah. Yep.
Priority target. I actually have a really fun little play. Let's play. Oh, wait. Yeah, the player who defeated it draws 2. I'll attach here.
Very cool.
I'll attach here.
We each get a priority target?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
It was a priority.
Well, that's cool.
I'm going to play Phoenix. Pitching here and here, so she gets +1. I'm going to put a Rocket Beam.
Rocket beam, you'll always be.
Let's flip. I'm gonna use
Home sweet home.
Rocket beam.
Good old rocket beam.
I'm gonna do 3 damage here.
You know what? Hold on just a second. We need to think about this a little bit.
What's up? You need to wait to do that?
Well, if you do 3 damage, so like, if you do 3 damage to either of these guys, I've got a clean kill on it with no wasted damage.
I was gonna do 3 and 3.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I'm gonna do 3 and 3. Love it. You're welcome.
Look at that. Split 6. That's a perfect time for it.
We're gonna do 3 here. And then I'm going to.
I can take care of that.
That is appealing because you're gonna get to draw cards from it.
Oh, right. Never mind then.
But it's riskier for me to draw them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I might not be able to do anything.
I mean, yeah. There's some goods.
What if
here.
I do 3 here? Does that matter?
6. I mean, if you do 3 here, yeah, I've got a Bugatti. If you do 3 there, dude, it's so good.
Or what if I clear this and see what happens?
That's as good, if not better.
Yeah. So let's remove 3. Now we're cooking. Let's remove 2.
We're not messing around here at the late night session.
Yeah, we gotta get it done. Jubilee will remove 1. Let's see what happens.
Does Magneto have his little consequential over there?
He should.
I want a clean board today, Zach. Clean board.
Environment, so they stay under. It says, after you defeat a Sentinel minion and spend a resource of any type, choose a face-down ally under this card and put it into play under your control.
Oh, that's easy.
You're gonna do 2 of them. You're gonna get both these things under your control.
Am I?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Read what these
I
do.
am.
Wow. You can search your deck or discard for a resource.
This is going to be insane.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Somehow, Steven and Zach have returned. We're back. It just took a couple reps.
Took some reps. Okay, now
So remember, you defeat, you draw 2, you can spend 1, get an ally. And when you play him, you go get a resource card out of your deck.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Yeah, so I trade 1 for a 2 resource, basically. All right, let's roll up to Peter,
Also,
or to Colossus.
If you give me a resource, I can do 3 damage to something with an upgrade.
Which is, do they count their own upgrades? Or does that have to be yours? The priority target is yours.
Yeah.
Future Past card needs to get shuffled into the deck,
I got you.
according to this. Shuffle the top card of the Future Past deck.
Did it.
Top's always random, I suppose.
So hypothetically, are you playing anything that does -1 resource?
Not current. Well, like a helicarrier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm playing that, but it's only for cards. I don't know what you're talking about,
it?
but yeah, it's only the next card you play. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Okay, now let's just start the chain. We're just gonna play Steel Fist for 5 damage to an enemy.
Lights out.
Okay. Dead.
Interrupt.
Interrupt.
You draw 2.
And then response.
I think interrupt happens
I
first,
draw
right?
2. Response. Spend a resource of any type, choose a face-down ally, put it into play under your control.
That is insanity.
Yeah. So let's spend this
I'd say the choice to clear that was correct.
armor up. That's not going to be helpful to me now. To get Beast.
4 cost for 1, I guess.
And then get a
So now we're at -1 cost.
deck or discard for a resource. Okay. Well, let's get his own genius back in there.
Yeah, there he is. He's just hanging out.
It's just like thematically fascinating. Into play under your control. Oh my gosh.
Cool.
Crazy.
I suppose we'll do that.
I got so much
I'm glad I
money.
chose the most expensive thing in my deck.
So much money here. Come on, man. I gotta play to cards. So then I'll play 1 by 1.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage to an enemy. If it defeats it, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we'll knock the top off of Master Mold there.
Boom.
Draw 2 cards.
You got it.
And
I do feel like Cyclops right now.
Yeah, you look at you. You made the team happen.
Target there, boom. Done.
And then I'll pay a resource to get a cannonball. I've got so much. It's like it's just an absurd amount of money. Literally, like
yeah. Yeah.
Nothing to be done with this. Let's spend 1. I mean, it's an immense amount of.
It's a quality problem.
Yeah. Okay, cannonball comes in, and then is this gone or is this kind of hanging out?
It just hangs out, I think.
Okay. Got compassion still. All right, then let's do bulletproof protector. We'll discard a tough and gain 1. Then we'll do organic steel with a genius. Comes in with 2 counters on there. And it's just one of these embarrassment of riches kind of things, you know?
I'm just going to sit on a bunch of money.
Sit on a bunch of money. It's effectively what's going to happen, but I can't sit too much.
Just start using them.
Because, yeah. So I'm going to play a deft focus here. The double. Wasty, all of that. But it doesn't, I mean, it's crazy. Cannonball. Let's do 2 to master mold. Let's have beast thwart twice for 2. Classic math on that. Let's have Colossus rolled in 2 damage.
All right, down to 20 health.
And that's that.
Rock on.
Just crazy.
That was wild.
And then I get 3/3 costs. So like the deck was in the right orientation. I think that's acceptable.
Wild.
Cool. Alrighty, Roni, over to the bad guys. We'll get 2 threat on the main scheme, courtesy of the ability there. Then we'll go into our activations. Master Mold is going to activate against you, and it's going to be an attack.
Take it.
Yeah, you can take it, and we can start talking about blocks. You know,
I think we'll just take it.
Yeah.
2 + 2. We'll take 4.
But Shadows of the Past is gone, so that's worth having.
It works.
Master Mold will attack me. There will be no blocks here. +2.
How is it just ignoring attacks all game?
It's just the way Tough works. I don't know. It's just like crazy.
Bad cards.
I'm not even going to organic steal that until I start drawing.
Sentinel Mark 3. Tough. When revealed, it starts to encounter deck a discard pile for an energy barrier.
Is this an energy barrier? No, it's not.
That's that thing I had earlier. No, it's not. I had it last game, I guess.
Swinging it out to the audience. What do you think? Oh, wow. What do you think are the chances that Zach and I are going to win here?
Oddsometer.
Is it greater than or less than 5%?
I would say it's right at 100%.
You really are Cyclops.
Of course we're going to win. We have no choice.
We have no choice. We're awesome. Insert virus program. Hinder 2. 6 coming at it. 4 and 6. Victory 1. Deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy when defeated. Okay, great. And we're done.
Yep.
First player passes to me.
You get some friends.
Wow. That's crazy.
Brombe. Chances are pretty high.
They're looking pretty good right now. They're looking pretty good, man. Okay. So now what are we talking about? I need to defeat a minion, ideally. Jubilee is great at knocking a tough status token off of somebody.
Yeah. 1 lightning, 4 real tough.
That is the perfect role for her. Cannonball also looks good, but you gotta defeat a minion to get that ability. Not super cool. And then we've got this. Okay, so
I'm basically removing 4th rat and building my board.
From here?
Wherever makes the most sense.
Okay. Let's do it that then. Okay, so you're going to defeat... Well, that's a Sentinel enemy as well, right? Yeah. So at least get 2 on
Cold
there.
Piece is saying, depends on how much you do or do not read the cards.
Yeah, no joke. Okay, so we go 2 into that, 4 into that, 6 into that. Jubilee knocks the top off. There's only a 3. Nothing fancy there.
Yeah. Apparently Magneto heals the damage after he defeats a Sentinel.
That seems good. Okay, Jubilee is going to knock off the tough there. And then now we'll use her as a battery bank there. Magneto, do 3 to the Sentinel, heal 1.
Nailed it.
So that seems great. then my gosh.
I don't know if it's worth building.
I guess we'll just keep
Start punching.
we'll keep going that direction. Let's go 2 off of here for Beast. That'll open that up for you, right? Let's do 2 damage with Cannonball. Then let's go Godslayer, just because we've got it.
He is unique.
Yeah. For a double, and then we'll... Actually, let's hold on to this guy and get rid of Angel. And then we'll swing, we'll Godslay into it for 4.
Yep.
I don't even have my abilities yet. And then I'll pass.
Okay. My turn is quite simple. We're going to play a team building exercise. We're going to use it to play a Utopia.
Oh, I need to roll down.
1. I will remove 2. I will remove 2. When defeated, deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. Victory 1.
What now?
I think I just roll down.
Can we take a double scheme? Oh, he's going to put 2 Sentinels in if we scheme him. Which, not the end of the world.
I think we do it. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see if we can lose this one.
I like that as an idea.
Yeah. All right. I'll pass.
End of the turn, I'm going to discard this. I need a fresh 6 to try to get my build cards.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. We do not have them yet. All right, then we go to the main phase. We've got, let's do untap everything. We've got 2 threat on the main. And then we've got the activations. Master Mold is going to scheme for 1. And there's no boost. Instead, we'll discard until a Sentinel minion is discarded. Also a good way to churn up acceleration tokens. Am I the first player? Yeah, there's me. Targeted elimination is attached to your identity attacks. Otherwise, go get it from the discard pile. I think I saw it in there. Targeted for elimination. Yeah, that's me. So I cannot change from hero to alter ego.
Joke's on them.
As long as I do that. And then same to you. Going to do 1 scheme.
Yep.
And then you get a Sentinel Mark 6 with quick strike.
Which doesn't matter because I'm
Doesn't
alter
matter,
ego.
seemingly.
He missed. See you, Daniel.
Not quick enough. Take care, Daniel.
Bad cards?
Yeah, then we do the bad cards apiece. Me and you. And me. Advance. Villain schemes. So that's 1 up. And then we get a Sentinel.
You will not believe what I got.
Did you get an advance as well?
No, it's better than that.
Ooh, if attached to your identity, Sentinel Mark V attacks you, even if you are in alter ego form, Tough still gets lost?
I think.
Yeah.
Also, he schemes after he comes into play from that.
So 1 more.
And then 2 for mine.
2 more.
Something to do.
Wow.
Has to get to 12. We're good.
Okay.
All right, my card.
Yeah.
Is Lost Visor. Come on now.
Oh, come on, Zach.
They printed it. Look at that. I know where we're gonna find it.
It's always in the last place you look. That lost visor is the best way to find a visor ever.
That is like the best obligation I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like if there was an exhaust to go get a card that's really good in your deck, I would take it.
You play that in your main deck right there. Weird.
Exhaust your hero, go find this card. Okay.
You've never had it hit when your visor's already out, though.
No, that would be... But you just don't play the visor otherwise.
Yeah, just don't play the visor until you hit it, because you hit it every time.
Yeah.
Clearly. Okay, this makes sense.
Okay.
Range, Steel Fist, yeah. What else? That's it.
That was our
First player goes to you. You get our slew of beautiful allies.
Friends.
And we've got some Sentinels that need tending.
Okay. Trigger my ability.
Oh, hold on a second. Look at this. This is hilarious. Discard cards until a sentiment is discarded. Put it into play, which means the revealed effects don't trigger. Target for elimination is gone. And I don't get attacked, so I don't lose my tough. Because obviously they don't trigger, because you're not revealing it. You're putting it into play from the discard pile, right?
It does make sense.
It makes some sense, yeah. It does, though. It really does.
I'm going to get a coordinated attack.
I wish I had all my money now. Dang it. Step by step. Day by day.
This is just so much happening.
Yeah, let's go.
Exhaust, get my visor. Thanks for playing.
Let's keep healing Magneto with these kills,
Okay,
though.
it's going to keep happening.
For sure. Because you've got a 3, and then, oh my gosh, you got the visor, and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yeah, how's that going to work, huh?
Just mathing.
Mathin' and mathin'.
So if I do that...
I've got a lot of good stuff to do here. A lot of good stuff. Okay. 3. We want to do ultimately 3 and 3.
Alright.
Do you get any more of them like bouncy visor attacks? 3 and 3?
Dang. Not quite.
What's the point?
But I am going to attach a ready room training here. So
Danger room training?
Yeah, ready room, basically the same thing. Then I'm going to attach a coordinated attack here and a coordinated attack here. Allies take -1 consequential when they're attacking you.
Okay. They'll be doing it then.
She's going to attack for 3, no consequential. He'll attack for 3, no consequential, and he heals because he destroys it.
You're so Cyclops.
Cyclopean.
You're so Cyclopean. You're so intensely Cyclopean. Oh, this guy's
then I will play my visor. I'm gonna keep that. I'll use the visor. I'm gonna do 3. Do you need me to do 3 somewhere?
Let's see, 3.
I can do the main guy if you'd rather.
3 here is great.
3
So
here.
good, in fact.
And then... So I have this thing. After an X-Men ally enters play. Do you have any X-Men ally you're playing, or are you good?
I'm playing none X-Men allies.
Okay. And then I will pass to you.
Yeah. Let's roll up. Let's gain a... oh no, we can't roll up yet. We're going to play Pieter's Studio.
He's a video artist.
He's a video artist. That's right. We didn't remove anything from the main scheme, did we? Huh? That's cool. That's cool.
I can.
Cool, 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 cool. Now is not the time for my X-Jet. It's a different game. we're going to do that. Then we're going to exhaust Piotr Studio, discard cards from my deck until you discard a Colossus card and add it to your hand. There we go. Iron Will.
I can only hit things in my visor with an upgrade.
Oh, right. Okay. Either way, same idea. That's the Iron Will we were looking for. Then let's go up to Colossus. Boom. Then I'm going to do this for sure. That makes that easy. And then we've got a draw here, which also makes that easy. Okay. So let's go Deft Focus and discard this for Iron Will. So these are the important cards. I'll put that in the important card stack. Okay, then this happens, and then that happens. All right, so then Colossus is going to attack Sentinel Mark 5.
Okay.
We're going to play Maid of Rage. Make a basic attack, discard a tough status card from a hero. It gets +6 and overkill. Discard a tough.
So that's coming in for 8.
Coming in for 8.
3 carryover.
Draws me a card.
Iron.
You wouldn't need to be metal plated. And then I don't know if I need that organic steel. I suppose I do. Coming back in on the double tough. We love it. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. This guy's gone. Then let's do Cannonball or Beast? Let's Cannonball's gonna end. Master Mold for 2. Cannonball can go. Unless we can block now, actually, can't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. Beast is gonna kill Sentinel Mark with no consequential damage because yay! And then let's go ahead and do a just a Steel Fist. Discard 2 for 5 to Master Mold.
Down to 5 health.
Down to 5 health.
Or down to 4, sorry.
But we're about to go to the next phase. It's going to be nasty. Because this is about to advance.
Yeah.
So let's see what that does.
Yep, we're about to find out.
Boom, boom, boom. 4 cards. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Boy, Stalwart's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
It is
It's like somehow they knew.
Let's advance and find out.
All right, so then we get 2 on. This advances, and I'm sure it gets better for us. Master Mold's Agenda. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Cool. Thank you.
Each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel. They put it in a play engage with them. And then it's the same thing, and we have 16 threat until we lose the game.
All right.
Everybody's got guard.
Oh, first card for me. Second card for you. Look at that.
No, that's easy.
Quick strike. Uh-oh.
Are these are not
They're
revealed?
not Great.
If that matters. Which I think it might.
I think it does.
At some point. Okay, and then we go to the activate against us phase. Master Mold can activate against you. I'm glad to block that unless you have other needs.
You're welcome to.
All right, block with Cannonball at +2. Takes Cannonball.
This thing's attacking me. I'll just take the 2.
We never knew ye.
It's fine.
And then yeah, I'll do the same thing. Master Mold is going to attack me. I'll take it. Tough. Draw a card. Oh, wait, I gotta reveal this. +1 there. And then Sentinel Mark 2 is gonna swing at me for 2. Sure. Take it. Lose the tough.
Apparently quick strike still happens.
Draw a card. Organic Steel to get it back. Okay. Here we come, a wassailing. All right, so there's all that. We did it all.
Bad cards.
Bad cards, yeah.
Gang up. When revealed, the villain and each minion engage with your attacks.
Eesh. Truly getting ganged up on over there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I have a beast that can go in front of something.
sure. Throw a beast in front of the big attack. +2. And then I'm going to block with Cyclops on the small attack.
Good? And then I get a Sentinel Mark III, tough, revealed, search for an energy barrier, and reveal it and put it into this minion. Okay, I'll take it right out of the discard pile. So it gets tough all the time, and then it gets tough when it attacks. So let's do something about this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kill him.
Kill him is my suggested solution.
Yeah.
All right, and then first player passes to me. And that's that. This guy comes in with 2 on it. I think we're there. I think we've done it.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then we roll down. We'll get that. This all makes some sense. Let me attach this. And do we have anything? Yeah, we can still use Steel Fist, you know? Not scared. What do you think about this guy?
I'm gonna definitely take care of that.
This guy's spoken for.
I'm gonna take the threat off, I think. Actually, I'm gonna go down and recover. All right, what mode are you gonna be in?
I'm gonna be an alter ego, I think, at the end of this. But we can also flip master mold if you want to go there.
I don't think we're there yet. I think we clear the board and resettle. Personally.
I
I have 2 life.
True.
Which makes me a little nervous.
Okay, then, so this guy's spoken for. Let's just start doing things that we know are worth doing. Let's go Maid of Rage, basic attack on your 6, if that's cool. Just do 6.
That is great.
Draw a card. Courtesy of these. Okay, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do 1 there and 1 there. Is there a better way? Yeah, I may as well just do 5, I guess. Yes, I've got damage in different area codes, but I'm holding off.
We can do it.
No, I'm holding off. I'm holding off.
Let's just do it.
No, I'm holding off already. I already decided.
I don't want you to waste damage.
I won't waste it. I'll just do other things. Let's go combat training here. Just get built up for the big moment. Magneto will kill the Sentinel Mark II and take no.
Heal basically.
Yeah, no problems. Make sure we don't have anything here. Yeah, it's the only one. Okay, and then we've got deft focus on a limitless stamina to stand up. I can do 2 damage, but I won't trigger Godslayer. I'll do 3 damage.
I think you should send them.
Just do it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the damage.
Stage 2. He's tough. 28 health.
Actually, we'll do...
His stats are a little better, but he's got the same ability.
Okay. And he's got tough now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do a limitless stamina again to stand up.
Yeah, it's too much damage.
Let's remove 2 threat here. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do that? Let's roll down. Exhaust Piotr Studio. Discard until we hit a Cyclops card. It's organic steel. I guess that's all fine. There are better ways to do all of those things, but that's good.
Here we are.
I'm done.
All right, we
Just
are
gonna take care of this guy. Jubilee can do something, maybe. Ooh. Yeah. I'll just spin this and get rid of that tough token.
Yeah, that's great. Let's play Wolverine.
And then when we roll down to Peter, we get Organic back in.
When I play Wolverine, I'll use Utopia to ready Cyclops. Wolverine will swing in just right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good.
All right, cool pizza. Sentinel minions have guard. So none of that hitting a master mold can happen through the...
Well, the master mold wasn't an attack.
Can you do the visor before any of that stuff?
He's gonna have an upgrade. But you didn't ever punch him.
No. He has guard, so I can't punch the main villain until he's gone.
Yeah, but didn't you not punch him? Didn't you do this thing?
Well, all of the things I did to flip him were all very much attacks.
Yeah. So he's back around. Let's just walk that back uncomfortably. He had 4 health.
Just leave it there. Just keep going. At that point, there's no way to get it back.
I don't know. That's pretty easy.
A million damage that happened.
He had 4 health. You could just destroy a minion.
Destroy a minion? What do you mean?
Like he had a guy with tough out. So instead of attacking him, like you could just punch, ready, and then punch with the big attack to clear him.
You're talking about this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It ends up being the same though, right? Because he doesn't flip. He just goes to 4.
Yeah.
Because that damage goes into...
But
that's what I mean. It's the same thing. Like,
yeah, ultimately, it'll be close to the same thing.
We'll just take it.
But I can actually do this. She can punch for 3. This guy can punch for 1.
Put it back in.
He goes here. Now he's at tough, but I have Wolverine out.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
And he's at 28. We got it.
It's back.
Then Wolverine will punch, remove the tough, and do 3.
Easy.
And then...
How easy was that?
I'm going to roll down to Scott's Tots. Trigger's ability. Let's get this thing. I'm going to use it and this to play a team training, so all my allies get +1 health.
And Magneto heals before he takes consequential damage. So he takes 1 at the end after he's attempted to heal. Like Tigra or whatever, you know.
Okay. I believe it.
You know how that goes.
All right, we can ready in.
All right, ready and roll. And then, are we both in alter ego? Oh, we're about to get Sentineled.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then, we add 2. Draw my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, thanks for that, Igor.
Okay. Then we go 2 on. Then we go activate against us. Scheme for 1 against me. That happens. No boost.
It's 2 now because of his stat increase.
Nice. But we do get a Sentinel. Nimrod. Nice. About time. All right, and then you.
2 for me plus a Sentinel.
2 plus a Sentinel. Here we go. Ooh, mark 8.
That's your
Captured
Sentinel
engages you.
discard.
Yeah. Topmost. It's an energy barrier.
Tough. Luckily, we've got a Wolverine.
Yeah, and Wolverine is essential.
So good.
It's essential stuff. And then I get a bad card. You get a bad card.
Yep.
And I got insert virus program. 6 coming in.
I got an assault. It's got surge. Assault. It's got surge.
That's fortunate.
Shadows of the past. Uh-oh, here we go. It's time.
Oh, the Sentinels that come out also scheme. That's the key thing that I'm missing in all of this.
So 5 more.
So
That's so bad.
that's crazy.
It's all right. We got this.
Huh.
Check this guy.
Yikes.
Shadows of the past. We're going to get a Mr. Sinister. 6 health, 1 attack, 1 thwart. Stalwart, tough, and villainous. So he gets a boost card. And then his side scheme comes out, which comes in with 4 threat. And it says...
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
When defeated, search the encounter score pile for gene therapy and reveal it.
I'm sure that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
we got something in front of us.
Odds of winning. What are we at now? Audience.
Who knows? I mean, my gosh. Honestly, though, this guy having guard is horrible in the grand scheme of this game.
Just gotta get rid of them.
That's right. Only take 3 turns.
Maybe. Maybe.
Are you citing that you cannot take more than 3 damage each phase clause of Nimrod, or
Oh, that's really bad. But you can attack my things, right?
yeah? Is the maybe contingent on
Is that
that?
past
Or...
me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's think about this.
Okay. And that. Okay, you can see how this could work.
All right. Let's recover 3. Let's trigger my ability.
Calling an action.
I'll call it. We'll get an exploit weakness. Cold Pizza saying Mr. Sinister is his favorite X-Men villain.
What's Mr. Sinister's deal? Cold pizza? Tell me everything. Does he like shoot a beam out of his face? That's usually how this.
That would be a good counter to what we're doing here. All right, let's begin. Shall we?
Let's begin again.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I'm probably playing Hulk this round, just
Oh, great.
so you know.
We like it. Let's tactical brilliance. Pitching a strength, so remove 3 threat from the main. I gotta get rid of this too. We gotta do it all.
Yeah, we got a.
Oh, 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. That's super good.
It's helpful. Yeah, knock all that tough off.
That is to get to 16. He's not gonna scheme against us. Let's remove 3 here. Let's just have some fun. Then I gotta choose a tactic from my discard pile and put it back in my hand.
Don't you take 2 off? Is it just 1 removes 3 and then you get a tactic? You don't get to. Come on. Dr. Doug says he's sinister. That's the main thing. Yeah, Nimrod is stalwart as well. So like he's just like, all right, we get it.
Get a priority
Just gonna
target.
Kill him.
You know the drill.
Don't I?
Let's attach.
We need Jubilee to not die effectively. Easier said than done.
Let's attach a priority target here. Let's attach a exploit weakness here.
Oh, who is this?
Just right here. So
Look at old NCIS over here.
yeah, we'll go here. It's got piercing. It's doing 3, but it's +1 because of that thing here. So remove this and does 4. And then Wolverine's gonna punch for 4. It's gonna destroy him. I'm gonna draw 2.
But the tough. Wolverine's good at removing the tough.
He is very good at removing the tough. We will.
That one. That tough?
Well, he's got to get ready to remove the tough,
You got to get ready to remove.
which we will. Maybe. Is that the right play?
Let's go. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Magneto's got a thwart stat on him. That's worth knowing. The virus program.
Oh.
Don't let Jubilee die. Second rule of the day. Let's see. I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. I can one-shot Mr. Sinister. That tough token's gone. It's interesting, isn't it?
The cards I drew were interesting.
What a phrase. Interesting, huh?
Oh, I know how I do this. We're going to play a Nightcrawler, pitching effective leadership for 2, and a band together for 2 effective leadership to give him +1 for the round. And then he's going to thwart here, Doing 2 damage to every Sentinel. Oh, he's not a Sentinel. Oh, no.
No.
Hold on. I made a mistake.
Cards again.
I made a mistake. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to put this 3 back.
Have Wolverine swing at Mr. Sinister.
Well, this guy did tough too, is the problem.
Yeah, you knocked it off with your beam.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have 4 left.
She's going to swing at him instead. So
there
Wolverine
it is.
Is going to swing here and do 3. That's what it is.
There it is.
So she has another one. Now we're square.
And this thing has popped, right? Whatever made this happen, or is it not? It hasn't.
I removed 3 here. Yeah,
okay.
Because we're not going to trigger that ability.
Okay.
But I am going to play Nightcrawler using the things that I have, and when I do, I'm going to ready here.
What's that? How do you do that?
With my Utopia.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I will thwart 3. You're going to get rid of him?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've got a billion ways to get rid of him. It might be some wasted damage, but we're gonna figure it out.
All right. I'm gonna remove 3 here. Just make sure we don't lose. Cyclops will remove 2 more here. That's an amplify.
I can get it with Magneto and Peter.
I can remove 2 from it. If that's easier for you.
That's certainly better, yeah.
Let's
do that
instead for the main scheme. Okay. And then I'll play a danger room. It's an alter ego action. That's what I drew it as my last thing. Not so hot.
Okay. Okay, a danger room. Okay. So we've got some damage we need to do. We've got some cards we need to play. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. So now that we see the state of the board, we do this. We do this. Now let's start here. So we're going to do flip up. Yeah, that's right. We're going to do deft focus. Plus, we're going to get rid of this drop kick to play titanium muscles. Gain a tough status token.
Nimrod only being able to take 3 turns is brutal.
It's horrible. Yeah. Then let's just get the engine running. We'll do titanium muscles and discard this martial prowess.
Also, we should see what this gene therapy is sooner than later.
For organic steel. Yeah. Okay. Now we're thwarting for 2. We're also just gonna get it done here. We're gonna do Hulk with the power of aggression. Because why wouldn't you?
Thwart for 2?
Where it's coming from is really the question. So let's think about the different packets we've got. Colossus ultimately is not going to be able to do his maximum anything. He's now swinging for 6 against uniques, which is going effectively nowhere. Nimrod can only take 3. Can't attack Master Mold because of guard. Sinister's already got 3 on. So the attack there is not super critical. Hulk automatically kills Sinister and maybe does 2 to Nimrod. That's acceptable. Jubilee, though, high chance of death. Which, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. I say do this first.
Yeah, just see what it is.
Because he gets gene therapy, so I don't want to bring him back out or something.
It's just with Magneto or with Colossus. Probably Colossus. It's the same. It's a 2/3 either way you do it. Let's do, in case there's a Sentinel that comes out, let's do it with Colossus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so search the deck for a gene therapy.
Gene therapy. Who's Gene? Is he related to Mark? Here's gene therapy. What does that do? Test the enemy with the lowest printed attack.
That's Mr. Sinister.
Without a copy. When attach enemy attacks, it gains overkill and all sorts of
Okay, great.
He's gone.
It would have been on Nimrod.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
Or the main villain. Oof.
I'm glad we did it. So then, let's have... I'm just going to plan for the worst. Let's have Jubilee, Lightning Bolt, Master Mold.
Yep.
Or Nimrod, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'll do Nimrod.
Just in case.
And she's gone. We know it because Hulk's coming in to party. Hulk's going to do 3 to Mr. Senator. And then the last card, which I should know what this is.
Well, we're about to know for sure. It's a fist.
It's a fist.
So Hulk can do 2 to Master Mold, right?
Hulk can do 2 to Master Mold. Yes. Or we can go ahead and sink 1 on Nimrod.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And keep that train moving.
Let's
do that.
Let's do that. Let's get him in the victory pile this game.
Yeah, let's get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
We're done with this. Look at Hulk being awesome.
The value.
So much value. Then we're going to do Magneto is going to thwart.
Yeah, nice.
For 2, the not die pile or the, let's just tee this up. We're not going to lose, right?
I don't think we're going to lose.
Okay. He takes the consequential.
Things would have to go very, mark me. Things would have to go very poorly for us to lose at this point.
That was an exciting round.
That was not bad.
That's what I call football.
Especially for Nimrod being a Nimrod.
Yeah, Nimrod.
I get a bonus for free.
I get a bonus as well. So we are going to have some heat coming in.
Yeah. This is how it's supposed to work, though. The last gasp before we knock him out. He's only got 25 health left, but you can't attack him.
You just can't be an alter ego against this guy.
It's so punishing.
Now, here's a question. If you attack Nimrod, 20 damage overkill, does it go through? Because it can't take more than 3. You know it doesn't.
I don't think it does, no.
You and I both know it does not.
I liked where your head was, but I just don't think it works.
Sometimes you gotta ask, but a lot of times you just actually don't. Okay, so then we go to the phase where they add to the bad stuff here. That's 2 on. Then we go to activations. You're the first player. Master Mold is going to attack you. Do you have anything you'd like to do with that? You see Sean's comment here? It's wonderful. Just got Mythos boards and tokens. Feel like my game is leveled up. Excited to see some more Arkham content when Scarlet Keys drops. 100%, Sean.
That's awesome.
So glad you did that. Thank you.
So yeah, I can just block with Nightcrawler and bounce him. So we'll block with Nightcrawler.
All right, and bounce him.
Pay 1.
+2 there.
Cancel all the damage, put it in my hand. That way I can play him again next round.
Crazy. Then attacks me. I am Colossus. I will declare no blocks. 3 + 1 is 4. Remove the tough organic steel to put it back on and draw a card.
Oh yeah, we had an acceleration. Did you catch that?
I did not.
Good catch, Yoda's Hut.
All right, next up we've got the bad cards officially.
Bad cards.
And then over to you.
Operation Zero Tolerance. After an enemy attacks and defeats an ally, place that ally face down in a scheme. We can lose the game now because this thing is out.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can't just... It's nice because it's penalizing chump blocking.
Designer says no.
Yeah. And then we get a Sentinel Mark 8. 8 health after it engages me. Topmost attachment.
You just can't get rid of these guys, can we? Targeted for elimination. I said Sentinel attachment. No, it's not. He's got an energy barrier. Surprise, surprise.
He's Tuggeth.
I've got Advance. The villain schemes. This could end us. There's going to be 1 + 1. Okay, that's good. So 1 for him, and then instead of revealing the boost, he reveals a Sentinel. But the villain scheming does not mean all the minion scheme, does it? Or does
I
it
think
mean,
so.
Or does it?
I think it only is during the normal
Okay.
sequence of events.
Search the encounter discard for targeted by the thing when Sentinel Mark 5 comes out. Does he come out that way?
Put it into play. It's not.
Okay,
real.
He doesn't reveal. Okay, cool. And then finally, shields up. Give each Sentinel minion a tough status card, otherwise it gains surge. Engage with me. These two, they're taking my stuffs. Taking my eights.
We're getting there. Hold on.
I need about 20 tough to satisfy all these.
Gonna have to do a tough pack.
2 scheme from mold. Oh, it's 2 scheme. That's right. It's not 1 anymore.
Never seen so many toughs in play. There you go.
Thanks. Boy, that's a great time to pop this guy, isn't it? Ooh, deal 2 damage, remove 3 toughs.
It's gonna be happening.
Yikes.
It is going to happen. My.
You've also got beams and Wolverine, so That's a thing too.
Okay. Let's pass it to you.
Well, thanks.
Kind of bad timing.
Yeah. All right, let's think about this a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. These things can happen. Okay. We're gonna make this real. Okay. And we could do that. We could do that. Do we have any superpowers that matter? No. Def focus. I don't think you're gonna make it in, buddy. All these resource cards that are very specific are cramping my style. Nobody wants that. Okay, so every card in my hand is basically doing damage. But
Can you remove threat?
yeah, we can remove this for sure if we need to. Remove all the tufts. That does seem high value. Let's not assume that though. Like if you can Quartz Visor one, if you can Wolverine one, and then we pop it.
I can't do this.
No events.
Warning. No upgrades.
Warning. How are you doing on Sentinel Mark 8 over there?
I think I'll kill him and remove some threat.
Okay. We've also got the Hulkman. Let's not forget about the Hulkman.
A Hulkstar.
Yeah. And then we've also got Jubilee. Let's not sleep on that.
Yeah.
We've also got these. Okay. So let's make a money, courtesy of Tough. And then let's pitch 2 in for a Shadowcat. Okay. Then let's go Shadowcat. And then maybe... I think Magneto's going to get close to death here.
What's your upgrade do?
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
I have to recover and then heal, which is not really at all.
It's real bad.
What I want at all. So let's go 2 and 2 here from Shadowcat and Magneto. Health is a resource, right? This goes away. We deal 2 to each Sentinel enemy, of course. That's going to remove.
Including Nimrod.
That's right. Or that guy, Master Mold.
That's right. He's also a Nimrod.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we roll the Hulk lottery. We're going to go Jubilee, Exhaust, deal 2 somewhere. You got any favorites?
Yeah, hit this guy.
2 there for you. Then Hulk is going to do 3. And he's going to do 3, I think. Do you need help over there with that guy?
Oh, sure. Anything that you do here, I can put onto the villain instead. The damage I would do to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as long as we get this guy out of here as well.
Oh, you start punching him too.
I got stuff
You could do
everywhere.
2 bonus here, maybe.
Yeah, that's possible. It's all going to get spread out, though, isn't it? It's either your beams, your Wolverine, or whatever. All right, let's reveal the top card of the deck. It's Hulk time. That's right. 1 to everything. Watch out.
Well, that's going to make this complicated.
It sure is. 1 here.
So 1.
1 here.
1 here.
1 here.
The
Magneto.
value.
Jubilee is now dead. The only way Jubilee can be.
We barely knew you.
3. 1 on Shadowcat. Tough is gone. Do I
You draw a card?
care? I will draw a card, yeah. Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Then, ooh. Actually, fascinating. All right. Then we'll do a little 1 by 1. 2 damage here.
Mm-hmm.
If it defeats, deal 2 damage to a different enemy. I'll go ahead and do 2 here to go ahead and get him capped for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then Colossus swinging in at 4. Now I could swing in at 6 to Master Mold here using the God Slayer because he's unique. I could swing in 4 to you.
Doesn't he have a guard or whatever?
Oh yeah, he does. That's right. He's got the guard.
Yeah, do 4 over here.
Doing 4 over there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Let's go punchy punch here. Just clear him.
Thanks.
Let's play a Nightcrawler using team building exercise. When I do, I'll trigger Utopia. Ready here. He has 1 earlier too. I'll move 2 from the main scheme with Nightcrawling. I'll let him recover. She's at 1 health, so we don't want to touch that. I'll move 2 more from the main scheme here.
Yeah. Man, hold on. I might need to go to Alter Ego. Is there any? That's a scary place to be, isn't it? Alter Ego.
We have blockers.
Yeah. We got blockers. I'll stay here.
All right. End of the round.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yep. No upgrades makes old Scott Summers sad.
I'm out of toughness. I mean, it's crazy.
We've been beaten up. How will the heroes survive?
I don't even know if I have a way to get tough outside of switching to that form. So it's kind of like, might not even be conceivable. That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? All right, then we go 2 up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have activations, master mold. I'm the first player. Swinging 3 plus X against me. How many things can we get under here before we die? 5? Oh yeah, we're good. Shadow Cat, you're gone. Give the villain a tough status card.
Huh, she ignores guard.
Yeah, she sure does.
She goes under here.
All right. And then he gets a tough.
Worst case scenario, if this gets loaded, we remove it.
Yeah, true. True. Then we go over to you. You take an attack. How's it looking for you?
That's great. I'm going to block with a Nightcrawler, spend a lightning, and put Nightcrawler back on you.
That's crazy. Is that real?
It's the real life.
One on. I'll resolve this bad boy. Attached to a Sentinel minion without stun beam. Well, I suppose that's Nimrod.
He's going away.
After just minion attacks and damages the character, stun that character.
That's fine.
Great.
Caught off guard. Perfect. We're going to get rid of this danger room. Danger.
Yeah, the danger room is reality at this point.
The danger room is reality.
Oh, and then Nimrod needed to attack as well. I'll just take 3 from Nimrod. Forgot they do that. Minions.
All right.
First player tokens over to you. You also get a Magneto who, if killing a Sentinel, will not die.
He would heal first.
He would heal and he would take the consequential.
Start my turn this game.
It's pretty obvious what to do with
So
that.
I'll go ahead and punch that thing. Put it on the victory display. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Nimrod. Killed by Magneto? Come on, you can't write that. I mean, you probably have, actually.
Let's go practice defense. He gets -1 attack against us this round.
Yeah, who's laughing now? Master Mold.
I will use this to fire my beam, but wait. We're going to go full blast. We're going to pitch here. It gets a +8 and overkill. So it's going to hit for 11, and it's got removing this.
It's piercing.
So it's going to go down to 11.
This one goes down to 11.
And then...
we got this, dude. He's done.
I mean, I'm doing...
Pile him on.
We're going to do 3 more here with Wolvie.
Going to 8.
Phoenix is going to do 3 more. Thanks for playing.
Going to 5.
And then... I need 1 more resource. You don't have a floating resource, though, right?
Nope.
Asking for a...
Not today. Didn't get him out this time.
Then Scott will punch for 1. Oh, also...
Pathetic.
Yeah, you're good. You have any X-Men ally you're going to play?
No, I got all sorts of stuff to do, but I'm just going to swing in a Master Mold for 6.
Oh, wait. It's even better. I'm going to go down to Scott Summers, trigger my ability. Just a second. This is going to be really brilliant. Look at the potential. Hold on.
Look at how much could have been done.
Yeah. I'm going to get Exploit Weakness. Then I'm going to pitch to play Exploit Weakness. Every time he takes damage, he's going to take an extra damage this turn.
No, come on now.
And then you brutally murder
All right,
them.
7 then. 7 to him. All right,
Victory.
hey, that was kind of spicy. Hold on,
We
let me
did it.
sit back for a second.
I gotta read the victory conditions. I gotta complete the box.
Dirkstone asking, how did you get rid of Tough on the villain? So the beam always has piercing, courtesy of the ruby red visor or whatever.
The ruby quartz visor. How you feeling? Two in a row. Remember when we used to do this?
I mean, I can probably sit there and jam on that for the next 5 hours if I was in the right mood.
Space. Yeah. If I had a nice beverage right now.
Maybe a charcuterie board, maybe a smoothie.
All the things.
But if we came in and we said, hey, we're jacked to do the full campaign, I could definitely do the full campaign. Yeah. All in one go.
Honestly, well, we're about to talk about some content stuff.
That's true.
That is interesting.
It's probably, it might be worth doing.
Just like a marathon.
Just like
a Marvel marathon.
We'll do it at like 8 p.m.
Here's a question. Would you, well, part of it would be at 8 p.m. no matter when we started. Would you rather have 5 Marvel Mondays, or in this case 4 because of the 2 here in a row, or a Marvel marathon where we play the whole campaign?
I mean, the M's really lend themselves to alliterative genius.
It's easy. I'm making layups over here.
But then you take... I love Dr. Doug. James is a perfect shark smoothie game. Shark smoothery. But then you take that full marathon, you cut it into 5 videos, and then if it's helpful for people
you
out
post
there,
it, on Marvel Mondays.
Can post 5. They can see 5 videos fully done, and you don't have to deal with all the setup and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
David, how about both? Can't be both.
A lot of good ideas.
Cannot be poor K-Dos.
Ideas, guy.
All right, you got your campaign log?
I do have my phone.
If Find the Prisoners was defeated, record that in the campaign log.
Find the Prisoners? Did we do that?
Yeah, it's gone. Remove each future past card in the victories play from the list. So Nimrod's gone. All the future past.
Gone. See you, Nimrod.
We have another one in there somewhere. Got shuffled in.
Does it stay in then?
We need to record.
It's Bastion.
It'll stay.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what he does.
Bastion
I'm gonna look now.
stays.
Toughness, villainous, victory, 110 health.
Gross. Remove each roll upgrade that began the game and play from the campaign session. If Jubilee is in play, oh no. We're supposed to protect her.
Dude, Jubilee's got to go.
Record that in the campaign log. Otherwise, remove her from the campaign log. She's gone.
Yeah, dude. It's just like
record the name.
Just like in the series. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, this is interesting.
You're just an albatross.
Record the name of each ally at the end of the game under the Find the Prisoners or Rescue Captives. These allies cannot be used for the rest of the campaign.
What, Beast in the other one?
No. Shadowcat.
In this or in the other one? This is Zero Tolerance. This is a different one.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 we rescued at the start?
Any of the, or under there, we would
Cannonball
lose.
and Beast are gone?
No, they're not. They would have been.
Oh, if we didn't.
If we didn't rescue them.
That makes no sense. We rescued them.
Yeah, we rescued them immediately. So, how you feel about this campaign? We're like 60% there.
I mean, so there's a couple of things we have to appreciate, right? Like, this is easier than it should be for us. Not that it's the problem with the campaign, but we should be playing it at 1 higher difficulty.
Yeah.
To truly kind of like engage with it in a way that our brains are want to do. I
feel like though, I'm actually enjoying standard.
Yeah, it's super enjoyable.
It's like just enough of a challenge that I'm not frustrated.
The challenge is more like just do efficient things, but you never really feel like you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean,
that was like that was 1 turn away from feeling that way.
Yeah.
We had it under control, but like
could have not.
Yeah.
If we had some of the older heroes, like Groot and stuff, we would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
In that. So I think it's hard. I guess what I would say about that is mechanically, in terms of like assessing the design of these scenarios and did the designers achieve their goals, it's hard to say that because we're not feeling the pressure that these cards can clearly create. If we were at a slightly higher difficulty, all of the stuff that's trying to happen here, I think would have more time to happen.
Yeah.
And it would get more thematic in that way, where it's like, oh, these Sentinels, you can imagine it, right? It's like it's like Ultron. When the drones are out, you can't do anything. And it's like, I can't clear all these drones. It would get very close on the Sentinel front to that. And they're beefy.
Yeah. And I feel like in this one, what actually happened is it started really crazy good for us. So then we sort of took our foot off the gas.
Mm-hmm.
There was the turn where we just didn't remove any and we let it go to stage 2.
Yeah.
On a harder difficulty, we would have been so penalized for that.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot allow that to happen.
We would have gotten wrecked.
We would have been totally penalized. Let me read some comments here.
I like Dirk's saying Galaxy Most Wanted PTSD is real for you guys.
It's totally true.
Yeah, it really is. That was looking at it now, that was such a split between the heroes were bad, like balance-wise, they were like low power, and the campaign was crazy high power. That was a weird mismatch.
And it wasn't just high power, where it was like, oh, they're like doing stuff faster than we're doing
oppressive.
It was like, you also don't get to do anything.
I would wonder, though, if we take these two heroes in through Galaxy's Most Wanted,
how it feel.
If it would feel okay.
Yeah, these guys are good.
They're crazy good.
These are good.
And this deck is not great.
I do feel like the inherently Colossus is more powerful here.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
You just, again, the tough also being your draw engine.
And this guy's had Stalwart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't get to play my best card.
I definitely felt with this guy a couple times where, like, I just don't have, like, I don't have the upgrades, so I have dead cards.
Mm-hmm.
Or you have too many upgrades. Like, he can certainly just whiff on it. But when there were a couple of turns today, even where he was rolling, and it felt awesome. Like even the opening, where I was like,
that was
and
crazy.
It's like we all get to draw.
I had too much money. I can't even do anything with all of that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Nonsense.
So heroes feel good. The campaign feels pretty good. I do think that's why the difficulties are there, though. Like you could ratchet this up, and it would be challenging. And thematically speaking, it felt like the Sentinels doing their thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Without leaning towards the weird like complexity stuff.
Yeah, I would feel it more at that slightly higher difficulty. And honestly, it's just awesome to see X-Men stuff on the table. That's really all I care about. It's like Dr. Doak's here. I think this is a beer and pretzels game for me. I want smooth sailing. It's like, yeah, I kind of do too, actually, you know?
It is nice.
I kind of do too. It is tough. It's like that balance because design-wise, the scenario, I think, really becomes a design thing that you experience whenever you're right at the peak, right at the line of what your difficulty should be. Like you actually have those moments where the pressure of the game and the cards and the way they're interacting are just enough to keep you on the edge of your seat the whole time. Yeah. And that's a really cool thing when that happens too. Sometimes you don't want that, but sometimes you really should have it so that you can experience what the designers intended that scenario to feel like. Yeah.
And one thing I will say on the tougher difficulties, I think one thing this game can do that Arkham can't that's really cool is when you're just doing the individual scenarios and you ratchet up the difficulty, losing on that feels way less bad.
Yeah.
But if you get in the middle of an Arkham campaign and the difficulty is too much or your characters aren't good enough, you're kind of just stuck.
Yeah, that's real bad.
You just keep losing harder.
You really do, though.
And it's a fine balance. And if you're on a certain level, you can like stay right above it, and like you'll lose some, win some. We've had those campaigns. But in Champions, if you get like halfway through a campaign, let's say you're playing a heroic or expert, and your decks are like, or your heroes are middling, it's a tough spot to be in.
Sure.
Because like, what do? Ratchet the difficulty of the campaign down? Now you feel differently.
You do ratchet the difficulty of the campaign down.
But like, if we were just playing against Magneto as a thing on a Monday, it's like, oh, let's go heroic.
Yeah, let's try it.
See how bad you lose in 2 turns. You're like, okay, like let's try it again and lower it down.
Yeah.
So the leveling system I think is really clever in this game.
Absolutely. It's me saying there was Netrunner Worlds yesterday. So many players using the Covenant tokens. I was so proud. My gosh, that was still really one of our original, technically kind of original tokens. I guess the Star Wars LCG tokens. Yeah. Compatible with, et cetera, et cetera.
I think the data tokens were the first what I would consider really Covenant tokens.
Yeah.
Like we did the Force tokens and the X-Wing templates, but they were very minimal design. Like not really, it wasn't really design. It was just very minimal.
Yeah, it was just function.
Yeah. And then data tokens were the first like form meets function.
Yeah.
In a cool way. It's amazing they're still around. People are buying them, and I love that people are still playing Netrunner. I would have considered trying to go to Worlds if the timing was better and I'd known about it, I don't know, 9 months earlier.
You might get a little sweaty having not gone on a tabletop gaming trip in the past week or 2.
I know. What am I supposed to do?
I've
just been at home.
So if anybody out there does not know, we offer subscriptions for this game, product subscriptions specifically. So if you're looking for a convenient, easy way to get hero packs, scenario packs, and these campaign expansions, we send them all over the world. You can sign up on our website for that. And one of the key benefits, you don't prepay So like pre-order, you gotta put the money down, and then who knows how long before you get it delivered.
And what that looks
With
like.
the subs, it's basically no more than 4 weeks. Usually Marvel Champions about 2 weeks.
It's when you get charged.
Can get a little weird when you get charged. So a couple of weeks before the release is typically when that happens. And then you get charged, and then you get the product, and it's like the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, with the Netrunner tokens, we also have Marvel Champions Cloud tokens. We use them all here. You can find those on our website.
And maybe more to come soon. Take care, everybody. I gotta press this button. It's like the weird thing where you say goodbye, and then you walk out to the car together.
Done that a lot.
We'll see you later.